as well. Let me get out of this. Might as well. I'm going to go put this coffee cup up or I'll knock it over and spill the dregs all over everything.
Hello, Valerie. Oh my gosh, I look like a wild woman today. I washed my hair last night and I look like a wild woman today. How are you? Hi, Janine. How are you? I didn't know if you girls would be out doing your last minute Christmas shopping. Debbie, Paula, how are you girls?
Hey,
I think I
ladies.
finally got over the flu bug, I hope.
Yep.
It's been kind
Debbie
of bad.
was not feeling good this week.
I've had a rough November and December, is all I can say. It's heck to get old.
It is, isn't it? It's been telling on me. Well, I'm cleaning my desk off. Debbie says I thought she was selling, and I was just going to pop a few things in. And she said, we're going to start with you. And it's like, okay. It's going to be a minute. But
That's okay. We ain't in no hurry today.
nope, I've been babysitting all day.
Everybody ready for Christmas?
I am.
I'm ready for it to be over.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. I'm ready for it to be done.
Of course, I didn't shop, so I just have two older grandboys that I just buy for, and the other grandboys say they don't want anything. So I don't get to see them very often. So I buy them something when they want something. So I just have Jess's tomorrow, and it's over.
Well,
I know, Paula, but sometimes the way I feel, like this morning, it's 9 below here with a wind chill of 40 below. The alternative might have been better. The way my body hurts so bad.
I know. I have been there.
Oh, there's a travel ban in New York, Debbie. Oh my!
I
Never
guess if I
heard of
put it on
that.
comments, I could keep up.
Never heard of a travel ban. So you mean nobody can go anywhere? Well, Paula, you better get on it, sister. You got 2 days. Oh, it's okay. I knew what you meant, Cindy.
Yep.
How are you
Yep.
today?
A blizzard. That's terrible. Hopefully, it's going to blow through and be done. And I tell you what, down here, I've got a blanket over my legs. This house is 120, almost 140, I don't know, 130 years old. Hey, April. And there's no insulation in the walls and around the window frames. And so I've got a double window in front of me. So my body is gold. It's gold in here. So I have got a blanket wrapped around my legs so I can tolerate it.
My goodness.
And I have been trying to clean up from the last sale and trying to get everybody's stuff in their bin so I could get started invoicing. But between the
Hi,
babysitting
April.
and
Uh,
Liam, it hadn't happened.
Debbie says stay home or you get a ticket. Isn't that something?
Wow.
Oh yeah, I got beautiful white hair. All right, Cindy. It's just gray as gray can be.
All right.
Gray as gray can be. But anyway, mine was real coarse. But when I got sick and a lot of it fell out, and then I quit coloring it. Now this is my natural color. I don't know. It's soft as baby's hair, and it's kind of straight. Mine was used to be really curly, real natural curl.
Isn't that
But
funny how
now
stuff can happen?
it's kind of straight. No, it's okay, Cindy. Um, yeah, mine's kind of gotten straight and it's not real coarse anymore, but uh, I have mousy gray hair. That's for sure.
Me too. And I don't care. I just don't care
No,
anymore.
I just quit coloring it and I just thought, heck with it. When I got sick, it was too much. So I just said, I'm going natural.
Yep. That's
And
what
my
happened to me.
grandson said, Grandma, your hair is so gray. I said, I know.
That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah, that's what happens.
All right. Let's see if I can get this stuff out of the way. I've
Yeah,
been
they just
babysitting. I
found
just got home a few minutes ago.
you tell me when you're ready to go, Pearl, and we'll
All right.
wait on you. But there's no hurry for me. I'm in no hurry.
Chit chat for a little bit. Not be in
Yeah.
a huge hurry. I got everybody's
Debbie, I
Christmas.
made copies. Oh, go ahead, Pearl.
No, you go ahead.
I made copies of my Delinator girls, and I did it on parchment paper. They turned out really pretty, so I'm going to show them today. I went through those women's magazines that I got from that lot, and they're so brittle, they're just falling apart. So I doubt if I do much with them except cut up advertisements out of it, because they're just really brittle. The
Well,
farm ones,
if they're really pretty, glue them onto some, you know, a cardstock or something.
that's what I'm going to do. But I mean, if you fold it, it just tears. I mean, it's just brittle. But yeah, I'm going to take the advertisements, and I just got a whole lot from an antique dealer that has old cardstock. You can tell it's old cardstock. So I'm going to glue some stuff on that old cardstock because it's really neat looking. It's kind of faded. So it's neat looking cardstock. So yeah, I'm going to glue some. But yeah, the women's magazines are just not fit to sell. Now the farm ones, they're not bad, but the women's ones are just brittle. But the Delinator pictures turned out really good. They're really pretty. So I'm going to sell them today, or show them today, to see if anybody's interested.
I've got to get back under my blanket.
Get under your blanket, Pearl.
I'm going to have to get some sweatpants. Get those out of the way.
What's everybody? Hi, Dawn. Marie. Hi, Christina. You probably have cold weather like we do, I'll bet, Christina. Yeah, it's -9 here, wind chill 40 below.
It's 0 here.
It is bitter cold here. Bitter cold. I'm going out tomorrow for a little while, but I'm staying in where it's warm.
Yep, I'm staying in where it's warm. The kids are going over to Mike's parents. It's about a 2-hour drive through Atlanta, but our roads are in good shape. The wind took care of any of the ice that was hanging around. It didn't stay long. But here's my desk somewhat cleaned off. Let's see.
So Paula, when are you going to get up to your new house? Do you know? You got a date when you're going to go? I know, Christina, we're close to each other, so you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, I would love to send some your way, Debbie, because it is cold.
It's bad here. We don't have the warm weather clothes and things. I had to get out this morning, and I didn't have to get out as early as I had been, but I got out at 8:30, and it was so cold, and the doors on my car wouldn't open. And it was really, but I didn't have to be out long, so I'm thankful for that. It's really a half a mile, and it's like, I'm not walking. Sick with the flu? No.
I just got over it, Christina. I had it last week. It's a killer, too, and it's hard to get over. That's not good to be sick for Christmas.
No, it's not. I don't know how many of these I have.
I wish you could, too, Dawn. I would love some of your warm weather. What's Paula say? I'm in it today, yesterday, and will be a few more, and then back to the rental. Okay. So are you decorating, Paula? Is that what you're doing? Decorating that new shack? You're supposed to be sending pictures, remember? Don't forget the pictures. Could take a walk around video would be nice. So we could see it. I'm anxious to see it.
Okay, I've got 24 of these, Debbie. And I haven't checked to see duplicates. I can tell there's a lot of the same fabrics, but we may wind up with
do like an A and B, or you just
I think I'll just do A and B, but these are pretty big. So here's my tape measure. They are about 13 1/4 by 12. They're a little bit wider this way. They probably needed another row or something here. And so these are going to be $3 each. They are hand stitched, and they are vintage fabric. And my blanket just went on the floor. You can see that they're hand stitched. I haven't really seen any bead sack, but I haven't really looked either, so we may come across something. And Christina, if you'll tell me your favorite color, I'm going to put one of these in your box. But you just tell me your favorite color. We've got blue and yellows. There's some with some red. But I'm going to make sure you get one of these.
And how much are they, Pearl?
They're $3 each. Let me get my stickies together.
I'll say today we're going to share, girls, so we'll see what happens. And they're $3, so we'll do A and B up and down the row, up and down the pile.
Give me a second.
Your first one. Your first one is in.
My phone is dinging, dinging, dinging. I'm going to see. Okay, all right, it's good. I just want to make sure it wasn't my daughter.
Christina's saying blue or pink, Pearl, and thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Let me find one that's got. I don't think any of these have pink in it. We had an unfortunate misunderstanding at the last sale, and I want to make sure Christina gets one of these.
And Janine is going to take the A, Pearl.
Okay. Thank you, Janine.
And it looks like B might still be available.
All right.
We'll wait for the lag while you're filling out, or I'll let you know if somebody comes in.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is put them down. All right, Christina, I'm going to put this one in there for you. It's the only one that's got a little bit of pink, and then it's got the blue and white gingham.
Oh, that's a cute one.
Yeah, it is. It has been kind of crazy here. I've been babysitting for the 2 kids up the street. And they've started kind of getting used to me, so they're pushing boundaries. So we had a little...
Cindy says, I ordered those wonderful French stamps. I'll bet, did you order them from Christina and Patrick, Cindy? Yeah, because she has good stamps. I haven't bought any lately, but
yeah, me either. I got to go look.
Stamping.
All right.
Hello, Jacqueline. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Jacqueline, Merry Christmas. I don't think I have these out here evenly, but we'll just work through this way. And that way I don't have to keep moving everything.
All right. I'm going to put these. Are you ready, Pearl?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to put these in. The next quilts are in.
I don't know what I've done with my stickies, but thank goodness I've got some more. I hadn't really planned to sell today. I thought I was going to be modding for Debbie, and it's like, okay. I can always reach over somewhere and find something.
All right, so Janine will get A, and Christina will get B. I guess I should have sold. Okay. I could copy and paste, but I'm on an iPad, and it just doesn't work.
I can't do anything with an iPad, but I'm going to have to learn. Liam's got one, and we have such a hard go round and round. He has to show me how to do things.
The next ones are in, girls. I might have went too fast there, but there's your A and B. Janine will take B.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Me too, Debbie. I'd like to have some old French paper, real old French paper, digitals.
Well, I volunteer to go to France if anybody wants to
take you along.
Well, donate money for the trip. I'll go. I got no problem going by myself.
All right, I'm going to put available, Pearl.
Okay.
All right, and then quilt. Next time, I think I'm just going to put in $3 because they know what we're selling now till we
Yeah.
get off of it. It's too much to write. Okay, the next ones are in, girls. Janine will take B.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
I am going to invoice after today, girls, so I'll be invoicing and hopefully shipping everything on Tuesday is what I'm hoping for. I'm not working next week, so what everybody pays, I'll take it all to the post office. Yep. All right, A is available.
All right.
Girls, I'm just putting in $3 and go, and you know what it is. So there we are. Janine is going for B.
Okay.
And if nobody comes in for A, oh, see, Christina for A.
Okay.
So those are sold.
All righty.
Thank
you, Janine and Christina. That'll be A, and that's B. Oh, I need to turn another light on. I knew there was something funky.
There's your next ones, girls.
Give me a second.
All righty.
Blanket's trying to trip me up. There we go. That gives a little more light on the subject. Actually, I've got some lights back here I'm going to turn on too. There we go. Just brightens the room up more. I have you paying attention.
Christina for B.
Okay.
And Janine for A.
All right. Thank you, Christina and Janine. I thought these were really pretty, and I tried to find these before the last sale, and I could not find them. I knew they were here somewhere.
Paula wants the fabric on your table, Pearl.
If I can find some more of it, Paula, I'll get some. I think it's Hobby Lobby, but I'm not 100% certain. If it's not them, it's Joanne, so I'll try to find some.
All right, let me refresh on this one.
Yeah, I got this because I wanted something that the camera would focus on better.
Janine for B.
Oh, come on. Thank you, Janine.
And Dawn Mess for A.
Okay. Thank you, Dawn. I like that one. Actually, I like all of them. They're all kind of like this one, strange and funky, but cool.
Oh, she wants to use it for curtains in her new craft area. Be cute.
Oh, all right. Cool.
That's in, girls. All right, let's see.
I'll see if I can find some, Paula. I'm going to Joann's tomorrow to get some tape, so I'll see if they have it.
Dawn Mess will take B. And Christina will take A.
Okay, thank you, ladies. All righty. All right, Debbie, when are you going to be ready?
Oh, pretty soon. I got to go out and get the box I'm going to sell still out in the living room, and I've been working in both places today, and I lost something. All right, I'm going to put these in. We're still got these, don't we?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I will put this in and get my desk cleaned off here, and I can sell the next round, and then we can just switch back and forth if that's all right.
Okay.
You know me, I'm never ready.
I can pull up linens anytime.
Okay.
And I've got a few fabrics I can pull up.
All right. Christina will take A. Hey, Tammy. How are you today?
Thank you, Christina.
And Tammy, art crime, takes B.
Oh, they're out there doing sparklers or something. I hear it.
Doing what?
Sparklers or firecrackers of some sort. Not firecrackers. I can hear the crackling, so it sounds like sparklers or something like that.
Here it's a wind blowing, I think, because I'm in the back bedroom, so it's the wind
Yeah,
blowing.
no.
Crazy.
I hear it. I just hear that out there. I'm sure they're out there doing something with Liam.
Oh, I thought you meant here.
No, out there.
Okay, we're still on these, so $3.
Yep.
And go.
Got a couple more rounds left, and that'll be it. How are you doing, Tammy?
Put her back in, Tam.
You freezing like the rest of us?
Okay. Tammy is going to get A.
Okay.
And Janine is going to get B.
Janine, okay. Thank you, Janine. Thank you, Tammy. I'm not trying to pin all these right now. I'll get it all together. I'm going to move this one over here because that leaves me with 2 rounds.
All right. There you go. That is in, ladies. Christina for B.
Okay. Thank you, Christina.
And Janine for A.
Okay. Thank you, Janine. All right. This will be the last round. The last layer. And then I've got a couple that didn't sell. I'll throw them back down, and Tammy might be interested in them.
Yeah, because I got to get ready to sell, so you might have to do a build a bundle or two till I get ready. Janine for A. Oh, let me refresh because Dawn came in too. Let me refresh. Yeah, Janine for A.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
And I don't see anybody for B.
Okay. Let me hold it up because sometimes it's hard to really tell. So you got that little geometric stripe there and that other little geometric type round that's navy blue and white. And I'll move that for right now. And just in case one of the ladies that just came in are interested, these are all very geometric. So that's going to be A.
Now, are these different, Pearl?
These are the 2 that we brought out in the beginning.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
And if there's no interest, it's okay.
All right, I'm putting those in, girls, in case. One on the B looks like a fried egg.
I know it does, doesn't it?
Okay. Oop, I put 3.0.
Oh.
They're not interested. No.
It's
That's
okay.
A good giveaway. Wrap some paper between it and make a scrappy notebook, Pearl.
I know. It'll be cute. I usually pull some out to keep for myself, and I didn't this time, so these are just meant for me to have. All right. Get those out of the way. All right, what have I got? I've got this. This was something that was sold at one point in time, but the person did not pay their invoice and they have not been back to shop. So I'm bringing it out. These are vintage pure linen made in Ireland handkerchiefs. They're still sealed in them. Now I've got this on it, but they're still, let me take it off so you can see. Scissors. They're still in the original package. Boy, I sealed that up good. I didn't want that to get wet at all.
Oh my gosh, Valerie, can I go with you to Hawaii? Oh my God, I want to go. Yep, you can just watch us. It sounds wonderful, and Merry Christmas to you. God, I wish I was going to Hawaii.
Yeah. It's never been on my list. I would go. I mean, if somebody paid for it, I'd go. But if I'm paying, I've got other directions. So, uh,
Well,
somebody's
that
calling me
Valerie, I'm
now.
gonna wait and invoice you when you get back. You just message me when you get back, and I'll invoice you because I'll be invoicing this weekend for these last 3 sales. So I can invoice you when you get home. How much are these, Pearl?
$12 to the first me.
12.
You've got 4 pure linen embroidered hankies that have never been out of their box.
And Janine is gonna take those.
Thank you, Janine.
I'll bet it is, Valerie. And I'm surprised you're gonna be able to get a plane to go.
I know.
With all these plane delays, I'm surprised you can get a go.
I'm. I hope that there's no delay for you because of the weather. I'm going to slip it back in here until I can get it back in something else.
Do you have family in Hawaii, Valerie? Is that why you're going?
It is expensive. It's just never been on my list. I don't know why. It's not that I think there's anything wrong with it. It's just never been on my list. All right, ladies, do you want to see a linen bundle? Well, let me show you this. Let me move these quilt squares out of the way.
Family in Hawaii. Ooh, golly. Are you Hawaiian, Valerie? Daughter getting married on. Oh my. How fun is that going to be?
That's going to be awesome. What a wonderful trip. All right, I didn't get these finished today. Like I said, those kids are pushing all the limits right now. We had to have a few little talks this morning. Liam didn't come up to play, and that just made the whole day hard for them. So I've done this little glassine sack. This, I wasn't that crazy about when I got it on there, but once I got it on there, it's like, well, what are you going to do? But it's one of the sheer curtain panels I just tore, and I put a little bit of a pink crochet, vintage crochet, right here on the corner with a bow that I tore from another vintage piece of fabric that was coffee stained, and a lace right here. I was trying to keep it simple. What I am going to do, and I hadn't had a chance to do it yet, is add one of these little gems as a dangle on the bow right there, and a couple of buttons, but I haven't had a chance to do that. But what you're going to get in here are 7 images, and these are from the Mrs. Cogg's Rideau Roses and Romance in Roses.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I know, isn't it pretty? That didn't come from that. It came from something else, but I liked
I
it
was
and I
going
put
to
it
say,
in there.
I got that digi, but I don't know who it's from either. Well, that's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
And so you're getting 7 images, and then I have never sold these laces before. I just got them. You're going to get a yard of this pretty nude color lace and a yard of this pretty rose colored lace. And they are
That nude colored lace is gorgeous.
It is. They're all really pretty. It's 2.5 inches. I've been meaning to measure it. This one's a little tiny bit more than 2.5 inches, but they're pretty close. So you're going to get both of those. I'm going to put the buttons on it. I only have 6. That's it. So it's going to have the charm, the little dangle with the Tim Holtz rhinestone, and 3 little buttons down here in this corner, or this corner. I don't like to cover the flowers up. So there'll be some little white buttons, but I only have 6, and if you trust me to do it up right, I'm going to do them for $10.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a narrow lace in there. I just haven't figured out which one yet.
They're really cute.
But I was working on these this morning. Oh, and you're also going to get, I forgot it's laying here. This is a little French book. It's Pearlesque book, Buck. And there's 3 folios. And that's going to come with it as well.
All right, so tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Janine.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
And no buttons on Janine's.
No buttons, okay.
Cindy Brown.
Okay.
And Christina.
Okay. Thank you, ladies.
So that leaves 3 available.
Yep, I'm making my note to add the narrow lace too, so I don't forget. But I just got these laces, and I thought they would be really pretty with this. I'm having fun doing some different things, but it's just challenging to work on it when you've got kids running all over the house. I remember that when mine were little.
Oh, Debbie Bassey's going to take 1.
Okay, thank you, Debbie.
So that makes 2. Don Messenger's going to take 1. So we have 1 left.
Yeah. I was really tickled to get this lace. Lace is getting more, it's like everything else, it's getting more and more expensive. Alrighty, thank you, ladies. That makes me really happy that you like something that I've done. I haven't really had a chance to do much. I'm going to get my pencils out soon and start drawing again for sure. All right. What I have to offer is either I have some small pieces of fabric, and I have some, I can do lace bundles. Not lace bundles, linen bundles. So
what would you girls like?
Tell me what you want, because I can do either one of those or both.
Please gift the last one to Debbie from me. Dawn, are you meaning Debbie Vasey or Debbie Ham? You better specify who you're gifting that to.
Well,
There's
said I in
here. That's very nice of you to gift Debbie Ham. Well, Dawn, I don't ever have any of Pearl's handmade. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas to you.
Because I haven't handmade anything.
I know, and I keep trying to get her to do it. So now I'll have a piece of Pearl's handmade. Thank you so much, Dawn. That is very, very nice of you.
Very sweet, Dawn. Thank you very much. I'm working on some others. I still just don't have a lot of workspace here, and when I've been babysitting, I've been taking it up there and spreading it out and working while the kids play. So, you guys want to see a build the bundle?
What do you girls would like to see today?
I can do a build a bundle, or I can do individual pieces.
So build a bundle, linens, or fabric, girls. What's your fancy?
And every time I pick up a piece, I think, I want to keep that.
I know.
I can't.
Well, Pearl, they're not saying, so you pull out whatever's close to you.
Well, I can do some individuals, and because sometimes, you know,
Fabrics. Christina's saying fabric, and
fabric
Cindy Brown's
plain.
saying individual pieces. So we'll start with some fabric and go from there.
All right, I'm going to put this to the side. It'll be the first piece I pick up when we go to linens. I haven't been buying a lot of fabric lately, and I brought out basically what I had before.
Well, what you brought out the other day was cute.
Yeah.
You've been hoarding.
Well, no, I've picked up a few pieces here and there, but I haven't been buying a lot simply because I don't know where to put it.
Yeah, I think the girls want individual linens, so we'll do individuals. Girls,
Yep.
when we get to fabric, we'll do a
I'll
few
be
rounds
glad
of
to do
fabric.
it.
Go from there.
All right. I thought I put a note on these. Apparently, I missed this one. I picked up some batiks the other day, but I have to check each one because I have to make sure because I had a talk with the ladies. All right, I've got 6 fat quarters of this one, and I'm going to do these for $2.50. Normally, I do batiks for more, but because I didn't have to pay the higher price, I'm going to do it for $2.50. It's got pretty blues, greens, purples, pinks that run into the brown and orange tones when the colors mix. And there's 6 fat quarters of this one.
All righty. That's in, girls.
I mean, batiks.
Janine will take one. Hi, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca.
And Rebecca will take one.
Okay, thank you. Thank you both. I keep looking for twill. I'm not buying much as far as fabrics and anything else right now. I've got a couple places where I know I can always get a decent price on some linens, but I've had to stop spending. And so, unless it's a really good price or something I know everybody really likes, I've had to kind of pause fabrics.
Whoever wanted blue twill books, I'll have them next week's sale because I've got them all cut out, ready to put together. Just didn't get them done for this sale, but
okay.
I will for next week's sale. And I got some pretty blue twill, and I didn't work up the black. I worked up the blue. So if somebody wants black twill book, you'll have to let me know, and I'll work up one.
I brought this out the other day, and Debbie's the only one that wanted any, but this is the only twill I've been able to find, and this is a nursery rhyme twill. You've got the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon, the dish ran away with the spoon, the 3 little pigs, the dog barking at the moon, there's the sheep. And this is the only twill I have, and it's $3 a fat quarter, and I have 7 available if anybody's interested.
Okay, fabric. 3. Fat quarter. All right. Janine is going to take 2.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Christina is going to take 2.
Okay. Thank you, Christina and Janine.
Cindy will take 1.
Okay.
Well, that's 5. So we have 2 left. Oh, sorry. I did fat quarter. I just put fat and I didn't get it in there. Sorry, Cindy. It's there, darling. I'll try to do better.
trying to do 6 things at one time. All right.
It's there. All right. So we have 2 left. If anybody's interested.
All right. I'm going to bring this one back out. I know that Phyllis and Dawn Messenger are getting 2 each. This is a vintage fabric. You can tell by the selvages. There's no information in the selvages at all. The computer doesn't like it. I'm going to hold this up so you can see the pattern. Well, let's see if we can get it to, so this is the pattern, and you can see by my thumb the size of that, some of the small ones. And it's got a metallic gold in it. Oh, Debbie, did you want some of that twill?
Oh, Debbie Vasey says me.
Okay.
So I think she wants one.
Yep, I'll put you on the list. And I'm just putting a corner of this down so that it'll stay focused on that. This is $2 a fat quarter, and I have 4 available.
All right. 2 F fat quarter. Fat you go. All right. Debbie might have wanted 2. You want 2 of the nursery rhyme, Debbie, on the 12? Is that what you're wanting? She's saying 2. I think she means the nursery rhyme.
If that's not correct, Debbie, just let me know. It's no big deal. I just thought this was really pretty. It would make a nice glamorous,
yes,
you know.
The 2 nursery rhyme. Okay, she gets 2 nursery rhymes. So
okay.
That's 2, 4, 6. So we have 1 nursery rhyme left. If anybody wants the
no,
last
that should
rhyme.
take care of it all, Debbie. I had 8. 2,
oh, so it's all sold?
It's all sold.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so now we got this fabric up that's kind of a, is it mustard and brown?
No, well, it's got some mustard in it, but it's got the metallic gold. Let me see if I can hold it up where it will focus. Maybe if I have that on there. Yep, that's better. It's got some brown. It's on white. It's a white background. And then it's got like a deep gold, and then it's got the metallic on top of it. And then some of the pieces have a black, a heavier black in it.
Janine's going to have one.
Okay. Thank you, Janine.
And Cindy's going to have one.
Okay, thank you, Cindy.
How many did you have?
I had 4. So there's
Okay,
2
so
available.
2 left. Okay.
This one's all gone. Let me check. 8, 10. Yeah. Well, I'll put this down just in case there's somebody here that didn't see it the other day. It's like a red wood with the different farm animals with poinsettias, different things. I've got 2 fat quarters left, and they're $2 a fat quarter.
All right, that's in, girls.
Debbie V's got 4. J Mac has 3. Linda's Creative Life has 2, and Phyllis has 1. But that leaves me with 2 available.
All righty.
This way it all goes away from my house. I don't see anybody, so I'm moving it out of the way.
Yep.
All right, let's see. 10. 5. All right, this is springy. And I have 5 available. It's a pretty light pale mint green. And then you've got your other greens. You've got the daisy and a blue and yellow rose. It's kind of not a completely watercolor, but a soft effect, not a realistic effect. And there's 5 available.
And it's how much?
$2 a fat quarter.
Okay.
Tammy Art Crimes has 1. Janine has 1. Dawn Messenger has 1. Valerie has one, and Becky Schwartzlander has one so far.
Christina will take one.
Okay. Thank you, Christina.
Paula will take one.
Thank you, Paula. I know you're excited about finally getting into your house. I'm excited for you.
Me too. She's waited a long time.
Yeah. All right, I just took a pen out. What did I do with that? No bleeding on the fabric. No bleeding on the fabrics.
And hopefully this will be her last move.
I hope so. Moving is not easy once you get a little older. So that one's gone. Okay, I've still got plenty of this. So 2, 4, 8, 10, 12. I've got 8 fat quarters left of this one. It's a drapery fabric. It's a heavier, it's lighter than a twill, but heavier than a quilter's cotton. And I thought that would make an awesome journal cover, because you don't have to have the whole thing showing. It's a Kaufman fabric, and it's $2 a fat quarter.
All right. Yeah, but just think, Paula.
Yeah.
Within a month, you'll be there forever.
Yep.
Selling my place in Florida, but I have to get there and clean. Oh my gosh, Debbie.
Yep. What part of Florida?
I'm going to say you should just have it as a B&B, but I bet it's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Christina wants 4.
Okay. Six, 8, 12.
And where's your place at in Florida, Debbie? I see.
Above Tampa. Okay, my son's not far from there. He's in the Tampa area.
Paula will take one of those.
Okay, thank you, Paula.
And Cindy will take one.
Cindy, I've got you for one already. Do you want another one? Do you want to make it a half yard? Let me know, because I've already got you for one.
Yes, she says.
Okay. I will make it 2. And you get an uncut half yard. I don't cut anything I don't have to. All right. Now, let me see what else I can find. And you guys let me know if you're interested in cigar boxes. I took some of them back over to the barn, but I still have a couple of bags right outside the door.
I'm going to put this one in, Pearl. Then I'm going up front
to get your stuff?
Get my stuff.
All right, let me see.
So you don't have to watch it. I'll put it in. You just have to watch it.
Okay. This is a pretty summery color. I have 6 fat quarters available. It's got pretty greens and purples and blues in it. There you are. We'll see what it does. If it starts going wonky, I'll move it. It's a really beautiful piece. I think a summer, something near the ocean, mermaid, something like that would be real pretty with this.
And it's $2.
$2 a fat quarter.
All right. I put it in. So I'm going to go to the restroom because I didn't go, and let you carry on.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All righty. All right, Cindy, I see you for 1. Janine, I see you for 2. Thank you. Hey, Wendy, how are you doing today? Are you freezing? This southern girl is cold. I am cold. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way. Debbie has been working like a fiend to get some things done, so I told her I'd come when I got back from babysitting today. We could hop on and sell. And so she's going to have her stuff here in just a second. what else do I have? All right, this is another water effect. It's another batik. And I only have 4 fat quarters of this one. I do too, Janine. That would be awesome. A lighthouse, a sailboat, but this one would too. I don't have that much either. This is not. I'm going to sell this as one piece. It is over a yard. It's right at a yard long, but somebody, hey Glennis, somebody did this. They've got a piece taken out of the bottom. Plus, I don't see the selvages, and it's only about 36 inches wide. So I'm going to do this piece for, I'll do $4 to the first me. It's got pretty blues and greens. It's got some yellow in it. This has that water effect right here. Really, really pretty. I'm going to put this in. Let's see if I can get to my. All right, come on. My thing is down where I can't reach it for some reason. Here we go. It's in. So it's plenty of fabric, but I just can't call it a full yard because it's got something off the edges. Hey Glennis, how are you doing? All right, let me refresh over here on this because I see a couple people came in. I don't know why my laptop is doing such a wonky thing here. There we go. Go back down. All right, I see Rebecca Wills in first. Thank you, Rebecca. It's a pretty piece of fabric. I just don't have enough room. What I've done is I've overwhelmed myself, and I'm about to start cleaning out. Over the next few months, I'm going to be trying to downsize as much as I can. I have too much in this small space, and in order to function, I've got to let go of some of it. So it's just the reality. Oh, I love the batiks. And here's another one. This has got some pink in it. Let me double check. Okay. I'll have 6 fat quarters of this one. And it's a really pretty pattern. And it, has the shape of flowers and things like that in it. And it's not liking it. I think you can see.
Put this one in.
Yeah, put this one in.
Okay, and Janine is asking how many left on the other water.
Okay. I had 6. There's 3 left available. You're talking about this one, Janine, right?
Yeah. 3 left, Janine, and
this is
Janine like to see batiks, so I guess the girls are wanting to see batiks.
Yep.
Is that are these batiks that you're showing?
Yeah, this is, yes.
That's a pretty one there.
It is, and there's 6 fat quarters.
Okay. Well, Rebecca wants one. And Janine wants one. And Cindy wants one.
Okay. Thank you, ladies.
And Janine says she'll take 3 on the water.
All right. Let me do that right now. You've got 2, so you want 3. All right. If you want more than that, let me know.
She's saying 3 on the water. I'm wondering if she wants the rest of them. You said you had 3 left?
Yes.
Okay. So, Janine, you want a total of 5 or you want a total of 3?
Because I had you for 2. let me know, okay?
The last 3, she's saying, Pearl.
All right, you're going to get a total of 5 then. Thank you very much.
And wait a minute, Rebecca's saying, stop, you're going by the last item. So this one you don't have in, so this one with the flowers you don't have in yet, Pearl?
No, I didn't put it in yet.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
I
All
thought
right.
oh no, you're right. I see that.
Yeah, okay. All right. So this one is how much a fat quarter?
It's $2 a fat quarter.
Okay. Sorry, girls. I'll get this one in now.
I'm taking everything off.
Yeah.
We're going to go
because
with the
that's
blank.
my fault. Yeah.
No, it's mine. I thought you were putting it in and you thought I was putting it in. It's $2 a fat quarter, right. Christina.
It's in right now. Okay. So Rebecca wants 2.
Okay. Thank you, Rebecca.
How many do you have?
I have 6 total.
All right. Now, wait a minute then. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. We're going to have to share. So okay. Rebecca, Janine,
okay.
Cindy,
okay.
Christina, John
okay.
Miss,
okay.
and Mimi. Sorry, girls that wanted 2, we had to share. So that was our 6 right there.
Okay. I kept a little bit for myself. So Rebecca, I'll give you part of that little bit I kept for myself, okay? That'll leave me with 1 fat quarter and that'll work fine for me.
Hey Mimi, how are you? Staying in and out of the cold like the rest of us? Rebecca says thank you. Pearl?
You're welcome. See, this is what I do. I keep a little bit here and a little bit there, and then I've got this massive tower of fabric. I've got bins of fabric, and it's got to go away. Gotta go away. All right, this was a piece, so I don't have anything left on that one. Get these out of the way. And are you ready, Debbie?
Oh, go ahead and sell a few more fabrics, and I'll get ready, Pearl. I'm getting ready. I don't have that much today, and they're going to have to trust me today. So,
okay, I'm going to bring this one back out. It's a Thanksgiving. As cute as it can be. And it's $2 a fat quarter. And it's gnomes. Gnomes with pumpkins, gnomes with sunflowers, gnomes with turkeys. So it's $2 a fat quarter, and I have 9 available. And I have Janine for 1 and Valerie for 1. And the Mimi with love, I have her for 1.
I'm finally getting over the flu, I think, Mimi. I had a bad case of the flu.
You better get over it.
Yeah. All right, this is in, girls. Gnomes and turkeys.
And I think that's about all I've got. I've got some other fabric I can bring out, but we can do that later.
Let's see. Well, then I can sell a few things while you're digging out, Pearl.
Yeah.
Because they want linens by the piece, so.
Yeah. I've got 3 bins full.
Well, they'll love that.
Yep. Nobody for this one?
I don't see anybody.
Okay, no problem. I'll get it out of the way.
All right, let me pull my chair up to my desk because I'm too far back. Oh, Pearl called me and I couldn't get the phone. I jumped up to come call her and I twisted my leg, my knee, and oh my gosh, this old body is wore out.
Oh, mine too.
All right. Let me see. Oh, and let me put it back. Let's see. Let me get it on my desk. Okay. All righty, girls. Well, I've been crafting like a mad woman, but you know, I get to the part where you got to take the last final touches, and there's where I really fall. And so you're just going to have to trust me that I'll give you all good stuff, because most of this is stuff with old ephemera in it today that I have. So Pearl, I have 4 of these. This was wallpaper that I got from Becky a long time ago, and it was like a strip of wallpaper. So I cut the girls out of it because I love the wallpaper. So I cut the girls out of it, and this is a oh, it's a piece of linen that's got sequins in it, so it's real sparkly. I put these pearls down the side. I am going to put a ruffle on the bottom with some flowers, but that hasn't got there yet, but it will have before you get it. And it's done with like a tea dyed craft sack, or it was a white sack, and I copy dyed it. So there's that. Now on the inside, and I can't remember, so I know I'm going to add more stuff because you don't have near enough stuff. I made you a little scrappy notebook out of ledger. So that's just blank ledger pieces. So I made you a little notebook. You're getting a postcard, which it won't be the same because postcards are not the same. So it is an old postcard. It is, oh, let's see. Oh, it is 3 pieces of my fabric that I put, my ladies, I put on fabric. So here's your Goatee Girls out of a Goatee book. So there's that one. This is a small one of Victorian ladies. And then there's this one that is a lady. So those 3 pieces are in a glassine bag wrapped with pink ribbon for you. So you can always use the ribbon also to make bows. You know me, I love bows on everything, so I'm giving you that. This is a baby blue piece of lace, which is a little pretty ruffled lace.
You've been holding out on me.
There's a yard of that, and I wrapped it in a blue. And I know you're going to get some of my postage stamps, and I don't know what else because I'm still going through old ephemera. So these are going to be $10, Pearl, and okay. I have 4 of them.
All right. Okay, these are going in, ladies. Let me refresh.
I've been hoarding that piece of wallpaper. I don't know what for, because it had those girls. It's got some cute girls. I cut some more stuff out of it, but I'm working on it. But it sure was cute wallpaper.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Alyssa wants the one you showed.
Okay, I can do that.
She came in just now. Janine would like one.
Okay.
Cindy Brown would like one. And Mimi Sharna would like one. It is adorable wallpaper, isn't it? And Debbie's stuff is always so awesome.
And that was, you know, I think it was a yard of wallpaper. So, you know, I got 4 girls out of that yard of wallpaper, but I got some other girls out of it too. So I'm working on that. All right, so there's Mimi. And hello, Alyssa. How are you today? All right, and this one is Elisa's.
Cindy says, and it's okay, Debbie. You don't have to finish the bottom from mine. I like it just the way it is.
All righty. I just feel like, you know, it just needs a little finishing touch, but that's okay. We can do that. All right. All right. My next thing is, all right, here's the trust me things, girls. What I'm going to show you is these journals, and pretty much they're all going to have the same. Well, let's do this first because I got this on top, Pearl. These are these Delinator girls that I bought the original photographs and I ran them off on parchment paper. They're going to be $5 a piece, and I'll show you. We'll do A, B, and C, Pearl. And I'll figure out how to
spell
take that.
delinator. How do you spell delinator?
It's,
I'm saying vintage ladies, y'all.
that's fine. All right, here is your A. And they really come out really pretty good. You know, and here's the back. I put it on parchment paper is what I put them on. So there is A, your two ladies. I dropped the stack, so now I got to figure out. This one is going to be B. This is a brown dress with the green yoke. That's her parasol.
Pull it down a little bit, Debbie, so they can see the top too.
Okay.
You push
All
it down.
they all say, I'm pretty sure they all say 1895, 96. This says 1896. So there is B. And C is this lady here in a yellow dress.
All right, Debbie, bring it down towards you because they can't see her head. There we go.
Okay. All right, I got my camera pulled back. Okay. So there is her. And then there's flowers right here beside her. And she's got her parasol. So there is A, B, and C, and they're $5 a piece, Pearl.
All right. Can see B's head. All right, you should be able to see it now.
What you need me to do, girl?
Janine, it's not in yet, okay? I tell you what, Debbie, hold them up again, and
okay.
I'll tell you when the head is under the camera. All right.
All right.
We can hold it towards your monitor just a little. No, move it up. Not up. Move it back. All we can see is the head. So now move it a little bit more now so they can see it.
To the back. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do, is this better? I mean, it's sideways, but.
We still can only see the lady that's in the chair.
All right. How's that?
We can see their heads. Now move it, push it forward. Push it forward just a little bit more. Forward. There we go. All right, we saw the whole thing. Now do the other two the same way.
Okay. So that's
A. You can see the whole image.
See, it's an 8 by 10, so it's hard to do. So there is her whole image.
Okay.
That's B.
As soon as she does C and lays it down, I will put the go in.
Okay, and there's C.
Okay.
And that's a yellow dress, if you can't tell.
It's really, really pretty. When I see it go down on YouTube, then I'm going to put the go in.
Give me a minute because I dropped my ink pen. I got to find it. Dang it, Debbie.
Well, ladies, this is going in now.
And I have several different styles. So this isn't the only 3 I have, girls. So,
you tell me when you got your pen and you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, let me refresh. Okay. Janine would like C.
And it's a sticky note on the back, girls, so it won't hurt a thing. And I'll make sure I put them in folders so that it doesn't get bent.
All right. Okay. Mimi Sharna would like a C. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you doing today?
Okay.
Paula would like a B as in boy.
A B, okay. Mm-hmm.
That's a C, Debbie. She wants B.
I know. I'm just writing her name. That was Mimi's.
Oh, okay. And hi, Stacy May W.
Hi.
There's somebody that just popped in called Stacy May W. Catitude.
Well, Stacy May, I think she was with us the other day. Okay. With the Cat Attitude. Yeah, she was with us the other day, Pearl.
Oh, okay. All right, let me page up. So you got Paula. Jacqueline would like a C as in cat.
Okay.
Alyssa would like a C and a B.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I guess say a C and a B. The C is yellow. Because I think I only printed off like 4 of each, but I got lots of parchment paper, so I can get her done.
Yeah.
All
now,
right.
Glennis would like a C.
Everybody likes the yellow girl.
The yellow dress. That yellow dress is so pretty.
Okay.
And Cindy Brown would like a C. That came out really, really well on the parchment paper.
Yeah, it did turn out really well, I think. All right. Is that it for that round?
It is. That's
All
it
right.
for this round.
Okay. All right. I'll make sure I get all of them showed in. Let's see what I got now.
I'm going to put still available in case somebody comes in and watches later and would like to have some.
Okay. All right. Here is A. This is a dark blue dress with a pink yoke and then the flowers in her hair. Can you see the whole image, Pearl?
I can. Yep. Move it down a little bit now so they can see that you did. Okay, good.
So that is A. B is right here. It's a sleeveless dress. It's black. It's got red flowers on her undershirt, I guess, or her hosiery arms. Can you see all of her?
Hold it up just a little bit more to see the very bottom.
Okay.
There we go, because that's pretty. We couldn't see
how. I
how
think there's a piano. Yeah, it's a piano in the background, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So there's B. And C, I had these girls made out of fabric because I had this out of a Godey's book too. So here is C, pink dress and then like of a green dress.
Okay, pull it down so we can see their faces in the top. There you go. Really pretty.
So that is C.
Okay, ladies. As soon as it goes down, I'll put it in.
Let's see, how many more rounds do I have?
Okay,
a couple more
that's
rounds.
going in now, ladies. Those are all really pretty. Just let me know when you're ready, Debbie.
I'm ready.
All right, well, I'm going to refresh real quick. Not that it's necessary, but I'm trying to stay in the habit. Cindy Brown would like A.
Okay. Got her.
Janine would like B and C.
B and C. Okay.
Just tell me when you're ready.
I am ready.
Okay. Jacqueline would like B as in boy.
Okay. All right.
And then Mimi Sharna would like a B.
And Mimi. Okay.
And even though the other Mimi's not in here, I'm doing this because you may have things for the other Mimi in what you're putting.
Yeah.
I had that happen to me, ladies. I had to pull it out.
I had that happen with a couple of robins that I really screwed up on.
I didn't see. Oh, I did skip you, Alyssa. I'm sorry. I'm glad she's got plenty of these. Alyssa wants A and B.
Okay. Yeah, I can print off as many as needed.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Alyssa. I skipped right over you without meaning to.
I've done that before. All right. All right. All right. So A is going to be this two girls here. Here's their face. And then here's their dresses. They're blue and green again also.
I'm so thankful I don't have to wear those.
There's A. B is these girls here. And it's a real pretty blue dress with big old puffy shoulders. And kind of a tan and kind of a deep red dress. So there's B. And then C. Look at the puff on this girl.
Oh.
And then she's got her little daughter or sister or somebody. So that's pink and green dress, and then that's kind of a blue and black dress with her little hat. So that is C.
All right, when that goes down, it'll go in, ladies. Okay, it's going in now.
I can't wait to make something with these now that I've printed them off because I'm saving it.
All right, let me refresh. All right, Janine would like C and B.
All righty.
Cindy Brown would like a B.
Cindy wants a B. Okay.
And Mimi Sharna would like a C.
Okay. Okay.
And that's it. And I'll put still available in.
Righty. Okay. All right. A is this lady right here, a blue and pink dress, and then the little girl has on a yellow dress.
Pull it up a little bit further so we can see her shoes in the bottom of her dress.
Look in this way?
Yep, just a little bit more. There we go. Perfect.
Looks like a mirror behind him. So there is A. Oh, hang on a minute. Got that one out of position. B is this one here. This is a January 1900, so it's a winter one. It's a gray dress. Looks like in front of a pond. She's got on a muff.
Did we see the bottom of her dress? I didn't. I was looking. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Yep. And it says them issued only by the McCall Company, 138 to 146 West Washington in New York. Ladies gray cloth costume, January 1900. And guess what? The jacket was 15 cents and the skirt was 15 cents.
Wow.
All right. And see, that one just happens to say that. The rest of them don't have all that advertising on them. Here is C, pink dress. And then the little girl has on a blue dress.
Look at all that lace.
Yep. And she's got her parasol opened. And the little girl, what is she carrying? I don't know what she's
Her hat. It's a
Oh,
hat.
okay, maybe it is a hat. Okay.
Yeah.
So there is C. And then Pearl, it looks like I'll have just one left.
All right. So we'll put a D on here, ladies.
Oh, well, no, because I can't show it. Let's just, I
Okay.
have two left, I think. I'm trying to
Oh, do
figure
you?
out here.
Okay.
I'll have two left.
Okay. This
I
is
think
going
I
in,
have to show
ladies.
this one. And then I just got a scrapbook, girls, that has goatees that I'm gonna scan and print, and they're wonderful too.
You just tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Janine would like B and C.
All right.
Debbie Vasey would like B.
Yeah, because that's got all the good advertising on it.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie, okay.
Debbie wanted a B. Okay, you got it.
Got her a
It's so
B.
far behind. Yes, so far behind.
I know. It's
All right. Alyssa would like an A. See, I didn't forget you that time, Alyssa.
Alyssa for A, okay. All right.
Jacqueline would like a B.
All right.
And Cindy Brown would like a C.
If there's any more B's, I'll have to print because I guess I only did 3 of each, but we'll print some more. So Cindy wants C. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Sharna, Mimi Sharna would like an A and a C.
Okay.
I used to have a teeny tiny waist, but I tell you what, I wouldn't even try to get into any of those things.
All right.
And that is it. And I'm going to put still available.
Oh, don't do on that one, Pearl, because I only got 2 A's and I don't want to have to print a whole bunch in case and I'll have to figure out what's what. So just, yeah, you don't have to.
I'll leave it out. I'll put sold.
All right. Here is A. She is in a pink and a mint green dress, big old puffy sleeves. And there's the bottom of her dress. She's in kind of a grass
artist
background.
did beautiful work.
Yeah. And then B is this one here, a yellow dress, and the little girl has on a pink dress. And so there's B.
All right, let me get this in here.
And then, Pearl, I'm going to let you sell so I can get all these papers so I don't get them bit. And then I'll come back.
All right. So we've got A and B, and it is going in now, ladies.
And I'm going to see if I can put this on fabric and scale it down to a smaller fabric.
Yeah.
Because it's too big, I think. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, Janine would like an A and a B.
All right. Got her.
Cindy Brown would like a B.
Got her.
And Jacqueline Haley would like an A.
Okay.
And that's it.
All righty. So, Pearl, you go ahead, and I'll put it in, but you go ahead and sell while I straighten all this paper up so it don't get bent.
Okay, Cindy Brown says, wait a minute. What do you mean you're going to put it on fabric, the ones we were buying now? She's going to get them scaled down to a smaller size, Cindy, so she can put it on the fabric like the other pieces she's done.
Yeah. I'm going to make it like a 3x5 or, or a 5x7 maybe, because these are 8x10s. So yeah, I'm gonna scan. I mean, I've already got them scanned, but I'm gonna see if I can put them on fabric a little smaller. Is what I'm hoping to do.
Yeah. It just
come back and sell it to you on fabric.
All right. Now here's a pretty table topper. Let me find my tape measure. Here it is. This is going to be an ish. 32, probably a 32, 33 inch square. Yeah. And it's got this all the way around. There are character marks for sure. There's some here, some here. You can tell it's where it's been folded for a long time, but it's got this beautiful rose pattern in all four corners. You've got all this beautiful crochet lace. If you're going to harvest that, there's plenty of that. You've got this little check pattern there. The little floral right there. A little bit more of the aging and the just where it's been stored. So that is 32 inch square. I'll do it, Debbie, for the first me for $10.
All righty.
A lot of goodness here. I'd be taking all this little crochet lace off.
Yeah. Pretty wonderful. Janine is going to take that.
Thank you, Janine.
Me and you got the same taste, Janine.
I'm writing on the back of these things. It's not working. Y'all, I'm sitting here in my chair. I have a what's the word for it? A drafting chair, because my counter, my table, my desk is counter height. And I'm sitting here covered up with a blanket because it is so cold in here right now. Got my boots on and everything else. Okay, I've got multiples. Nope, this is not a multiple, it's a single. This is, it's a white linen table runner with cut work. Have to make sure I get my ink pens out of the way. I don't want ink on it. All right, here is your lace. And this is linen. That's where your cut work starts. Now there's a little bit of damage here, a little wear. And then it ends there. And it is, that won't work, 15 inches wide. And I'll do this for $8 to the first me.
Okay.
It's a really pretty piece. You've got a lot. I mean, this part's in great shape. You've got a little bit of wear right there. But the fabric is in really great shape, and you've got all this crocheted lace you can harvest. All right, there goes one pin. Let's see how many. Hey, Dawn, you had a pencil. Oh, that's nice.
Cindy Brown is going to take that. You better lap that up, Cindy, because I was about ready to tell her to give it to me.
Y'all, I have to just tell Debbie no, because if Debbie saw all of my stuff before you did, you'd never see any of it.
I know. She gets wonderful stuff, my ladies.
I try to find good things at a decent price. It's challenging sometimes. All right, I think some of these went into the Build-A-Bundle the other day. I have 4 of these. Let me see if I can tell. I think this is a fine cotton. I don't think this is a linen. Usually if I rub my fingers on it, if it starts burning, it's a linen. These have this pretty, it's an off-white, and it's got that pretty cut work in it. And I'm going to do these for $1.50. There's 4 available. I don't see any staining on this one. Tiny little bit in the corner here.
Janine will take 1.
Okay, let me get a paper. Alrighty.
Christina will take 1.
Okay, thank you, Janine and Christina.
And I'll take the other 2.
Okay.
Unless somebody comes in.
Alrighty. Thank
on
you.
The way.
These are in really great shape. If y'all hear a thump, it'll be because I've leaned over too far and I've fallen out of my chair. I don't like cold weather, y'all. The good Lord knew what he was doing when he put me in the South. All right, here is an older, it's a cotton table runner. It has a little more, I see a little stain right there. Could be a shadow though. No, it looks more like a coffee or tea stain. It's got this really pretty, very pale pink, almost white, and then more of a rosy or almost leans to the lavender side. And it's not lavender, but it leans to the purple side. It's oval at the bottom. And at its widest point, it is 12 inches across. And this is the pretty lace trim that's on the bottom, little crochet trim. It is a little bit of an open weave. It is not a linen, it is cotton, but it's really pretty and it's in pretty good shape. That's where a tag was on it. A little tiny stain right there, but it's got the cross stitch all the way down it, and it's variegated. You can see the variegation in it. And then there's the other end. And I'll do this one for $10 to the first me. It's a really pretty. It is pretty. They're all pretty, and it's hard to let them go.
Oh, let me refresh. And that is going to go to Janine.
Okay, thank you, Janine. I have got like 3 bins, and those are just the ones I have here in this room. I've got to get into storage. I've got to get into the barn and see what I can do. All right, this is a nice big round crocheted doily or table topper. It's nice and big. I'll measure it real quick and flatten it out. I'm looking for imperfections and I don't really see them. I see a slight stain here. I think it might come out. I know there's those products you can use to help whiten and brighten. And I tried it on some of mine, and it did do a good job on some of it, but others didn't. So to the center, it's 12 inches, so it's 24-inch round. I'll do this for $8 to the first me.
Gorgeous.
It is pretty simple.
Dawn Messenger.
It's in really great
shape.
Okay.
We better refresh. Dawn Messenger.
Okay. Thank you, Dawn. And if I can get out in the morning and if they're open, I'll go to one of my sources that they saved back some of the linens for me.
Will they be open on Christmas Eve?
I have no idea. I couldn't go today though because I was babysitting. All right, this is a really pretty piece of tablecloth. It's got some beauty marks on it. This is the insert. It's a pretty damask, and I don't know if I can get that pattern to
Yeah,
show
you can
up
see
there.
it. It's gorgeous. Yeah, you can see it.
Well, it's a very small, petite type of pattern too. It's not like what you see on the bigger tablecloths. And this is it's 30. It's about 40 by 40. I'm going to say 40 by 40. There are a few random spots, but it's a beautiful. This would make a gorgeous journal cover, and you could work around all those spots. And it's got this really, really pretty tiny crochet lace around the edges, and there's a ton of it, and it's the same type that goes up in between. So you could take this
Wow.
apart and have 4 really nice pieces to use, and I'll do this one for $15 to the first me.
Wowza, Pearl.
And
Wowza.
got a little bit more staining here and just a tiny bit of breakage there, but you got a ton of beautiful damask to work.
Janine.
Okay.
Janine.
You got it, Janine. Thank you.
Gorgeous Janine.
I have a hard time letting go of some of this stuff, as y'all can probably tell. But I will be sorting and getting everybody's things in their bins. I've got to cut that fabric. Everything else I've already gotten done.
Me too.
Here is a pretty, if anybody likes bright yellow, it's a pretty doily. It looks really brighter in the center, and then it's a lighter color. So I think some of it may have faded. I don't think they could have used 2 different yarns and gotten it that in that pattern. But let
Do
me.
you have a box waiting for Glennis?
I do, Glennis,
You have
and I
anything?
promise I will be getting yours ready. I'm
I
trying.
want to gift that to Glennis. I want to gift that to Glennis.
This piece.
Yeah, she is yellow crazy, and I don't know if she's still here, but I really want to gift that. Well, what happened here? Pearl, you went clear out. Hold on a minute, girls. Pearl went out of the stream. Hang loose. Oh, Glennis, you're there? Oh, goody, Glennis. I'm glad you're here. I know you love yellow. And I haven't seen you for quite some time there, sister. Where you been hanging? We got to wait for Pearl to come back in the stream. So while we're waiting on Pearl, you're going to get to see some of her fine linens because I've turned them into to journals. And I'm about to use the end of my scrapbook stuff. There she is.
I bumped my mouse and it took me all out of everything.
Okay, Glennis is still here and she said thank you.
Okay.
So I want to, yep, Pearl has left the building. You're right.
I tell you what, I didn't mean to. I bumped my mouse. I got to get it out of my way. Oh, having cataracts.
I do have great minds, don't we? Yeah, I know Glennis loves yellow, and there's never that much yellow that comes out. So I try to scratch it. I'm sorry, Janine, I'll remember that. But I know my Glennis, she does a lot for me. So, having cataracts done. So I wanted her to have that for Christmas from me.
Okay, you're sweet. All right. This was my mother-in-law's favorite
We'll
color.
have to remember Janine likes yellow.
Okay. That was my mother-in-law's favorite color, and she had that really deep, dark skin and could wear it. It looked so beautiful on her. Now, this is that huck type of cloth. Huck. Um, it's got the pattern in it, and it's really pretty. Got bright cherry colors. Let me see if I can get up where you can see. Yeah, there you go. See the pattern in that cloth? Got the pretty crochet on the end and all the embroidery.
There's two journal covers right there.
Yep, I don't see any damage to this one at all. There's a little bit like a pull in the fabric there, but it's not torn. I'll do this for $12 to the first me. And it's got that bright yellow in the ribbon right there. This is about 12 inches wide.
That is gorgeous. Paula Fowler.
Oh, okay, thank you, Paula. You're going to love that. That piece is in great shape.
I was just showing them when I'm coming up next, all these journals that has all your linens on it, Pearl. I was getting ready to show them. You came back.
Yep. I sent Debbie a flat rate game box. Y'all know how big that is. And it was stuffed to the gills. I happened to go up to that source a few weeks ago and came back in with 2 huge bags full of linens, and almost all of it went to Debbie. Now I'm going to do these. Pearl. I'm going to do these 2 at a time.
Okay. A and B?
They're both exactly the same. Well, no, they're not exactly the same. That one looks bigger. Let me see. I had a whole bunch of these. They were just a whole bunch. So I don't think. But I did have some that were bigger. Yeah, see, that feels heavier and bigger. Let's see. I think this is about it on these, though. I know I put a bunch of these in the build-up bundles the other day. I'm going to do them all. They're all going to be, they're going to be $2 each, and I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 available.
Okay.
Donna, how are you doing today? You all ready for Christmas?
All right. Those are in, girls. Paula said, hi, Shauna, with a question mark and a box around it. Cindy Brown will take 1.
Okay. Thank you, Cindy.
Christina will take 2.
Okay. Thank you, Christina.
Jacqueline will take 1. And let's see, Debbie's got a carrot times 3. I think we only got 1, 2, 3. I think only got 1 left, Debbie.
Yep.
I have 1.
If there's any more in this bin, I'll find them, okay?
I mean, she's got a carrot. I mean, is that equal 3? Oh, no, wait a minute. She's saying hi, Shauna. Never mind. Forget about Debbie Basic. She's saying hi, Shauna.
Okay. Let me get a clip.
So we have 1 left.
Yeah.
Right? We got 1 left.
Yes, correct.
1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1 left, girls, at $2. Hey, hey, Lorna. Merry Christmas to you.
Hey, Lorna, how are you doing?
What's your weather like up there in Canada?
Ooh.
Bitter cold here in Illinois.
Down here in Georgia, too. I don't have any of that warm weather clothing at all. I've got this beautiful little filet crochet. It's hard to tell which side. I think this side is the upside.
Jacqueline is going to take the last one on that doily.
Okay, let me make a note on it. You got it. Thank you very much, Jacqueline.
Oh, that's a beautiful piece of filet crochet. Good golly.
It's got a little bit of a stain here. I'm going to do it for $4 to the first me.
Gorgeous.
Definitely an antique piece.
Gorgeous.
It's pretty. I'm a
The
sucker for
journal
that.
cover you could make with that.
Well, all you've got to do is make just a little bit of a wider journal and put that on there. That would be so pretty. You don't have to do anything to it.
Rebecca Wells.
Okay, thank you, Rebecca. And Debbie, let me know when you're ready again, okay?
I can be ready now, and
Okay.
then we'll come back to you.
All right. Like I said, all I got to do is lean over and pull out of the bin.
Okay. So like I was telling you when Pearl got knocked out, what you're going to see now is Pearl's linens. And what you're going to have to do is I got all the covers made, but you're going to have to trust me on the package you get with it, which will be pretty much the same in all of them. So we'll start with this one. So what you're going to get is this. Oh, I got a paper clip too. Way to go, Debbie. It's this craft sack that looks like an old mercantile sack, and I've tied them up with ribbons. And each one of these journals is going to get a sack, unless I tell you otherwise, full of old ephemera. So here is what you're going to get in most of the journals. I'll tell you different. There's your glassine bag with your tickets, your theater tickets, and your amusement tickets. You're going to get a piece of ledger that you can collage with or do whatever you want to with. You are going to get one of Mount Sterling's finest library cards. You're going to get 3 old checks. This one says the Royal Bank of Canada. I can't promise you they'll all be the same, but I try to till I run out of one kind. So this one's 1915. This is a receipt paid at the value of us, Augustine Smith. And I had a bunch of those, so everybody will get one of those. It's 3 shares is what it says. It is 18 from New York. And then you're going to get this Bank of Canada, which is 1954. So you're going to, and pretty much all of these journals will have these same 3 checks because I try to keep them all together till I run out and try to keep them. So that'll be those checks in that envelope. And that's, of course, you can decorate that envelope, but I got 10 cases of those envelopes when an office went out of business. You are going to get 3 envelopes, no letters inside, just envelopes. And I try to keep different dates on them and different stamps. Of course, this one I must have run out of some. So anyway, 3 envelopes. This is, what is this? Oh, this is a telegraph, Western Union telegraph. So pretty much all of them will have a telegraph in there. So there's your ephemera in most all of the journals. And like I said, it could vary if I ran out of one thing or another, but you'll have something in place of it if I did. So my first journal is this here. This was a wonderful piece of linen, like I said, from Pearl. It has this cabinet card with this girl on it. She's got lots of braids. I put, these are appliques from Carla, Crafty Corner. And there's the back side of your linen. And then it all is just got your journaling pages. Oh, and I gave you a piece of the old quilt left over from the quilt envelopes that I sold you the last time. So there was pieces of quilt left, so I left you that. So you can decorate it however you want to. These are going to be $25, Pearl. That's going to be A. If I can get 2 or 3 in, I will. I'm going to do these together because it's the same linen, because it was a big piece. Let's see what I got here. This was a pink piece of linen that has applique yellow flowers and stuff on it. There is from my scrapbook. There's your thing on the back. Like I said, some of them I got done, some of them I didn't. I want you to see, oh, the back of the linen is just white. So that is B. And these are pretty good size. I mean, they're 9 by 5, I would say. Let's see if I got one more to match. And C will be this one here. It's all embroidered piece of linen. And it has a picture out of the scrapbook. And there is those, Pearl, A, B, and C, 25 each.
All right, ladies, this is going in now. Those are pretty, Debbie.
Yep, I'm gonna run out of linens again some of these days.
I'll keep looking. Glennis said, could she see the back of C?
Yep, and I think that my light's shining on me, so I need to pull my light down, I think. The back of C looks like this. Glennis, they're pretty much all white. If they only got, if the linen only has an applique on one end, then I can't usually do two. But if it has on both ends, then I can get two journal covers. But they're pretty much white on the back.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
Okay, Janine is going to take B.
Okay.
And Glennis is going to take A.
And Glennis, I still have 3 of those books you like. I can't even think what they're called. What ideal books. I still have 3 in a bag over there on my desk for you, so you'll get your ideal bags and books. And then I think I found one more I'm just going to give you. So you'll get your ideal books this round. All right, and that is Glennis.
And C is still available.
Okay. This must have been a tablecloth, I guess, Pearl, because I got 3 books out of it, so I don't know how I did it, but this has purple lace on it, and I tied it up with purple lace, and I put some purple lace down the side. Let's see if see, all the backs are pretty white. There's nothing on the backs of any of them. So this is it's a purple embroidered with green leaves and little blue flowers. So there's A. B is this one right here, and there was a big white spot, so I put a scrapbook girl on there that had pink and purple in it. So there is B. And then C is this one here, and I just put buttons on it and kind of left it all show because it's cross-stitched in purple. And like I said, you'll all get your sack full of goodies. I just got them started in the other room and don't have them done. But you will have a sack full of goodies in each one of these. 25 each, Pearl.
Okay, this is going in now, ladies. Oh, Bailey's chocolate. Boozy Christmas.
Who's doing that?
Lorna. She said it took her 3 years to finally get off one of the heart meds so she could have a glass of wine this Christmas.
Oh my, isn't that wonderful, Lorna?
All right, I'm going to refresh. And Debbie Vasey would like C.
Okay. All righty.
Janine would like B.
All right.
And Mimi Sharna would like A.
Okay.
I gave it up when I was on all the medications I was on. Alcohol and pain medications don't work well together.
All right.
And I just haven't started again.
I'm going to do these 2, Pearl, and then I'm going to let it go back to you and see what I got left.
Okay.
All right. This is going to be A. This was a big picture out of a scrapbook, so that's an old picture. Wonderful picture.
Beautiful.
On
push it up a little bit so they can see the bottom of it. They're not seeing the bottom.
Alrighty.
There we go.
There's your bottom. I just put some white lace on it. This I made with a tablecloth. So this is made with a tablecloth, and then I just covered the girl with it. So that's probably Pearl's linen, but it's not embroidery. So there's a Pearl. These are going to be $30 only because of the picture that cost me a fortune for that scrapbook. And then here is B, that cute little girl.
Look at that. That's precious.
And let's see, what was it made with? So it was made probably with just a piece of white linen, like a napkin or something, because it doesn't have anything on the back. But there is the last two pictures out of my scrapbook. So I'm in desperate search of another scrapbook, which I cannot find.
A and B on this one?
Yeah, A and B.
All
and
right.
these are $30 each, Pearl.
I love the A. I love the laces and things you have on there.
It's yeah, these pictures were just magnificent. Oh.
They are. All right, they're going in, ladies.
I can't find another old scrapbook.
Hey, Taylor. All right, let me refresh and see if it moves anything up. Okay. I see Cindy Brown for A.
Good choice, Cindy.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And B is still available.
All righty. Let's go back to you, Pearl.
Okay.
I've got to get myself organized. This little tiny space I'm in is not too good.
Oh, listen, I understand that. Let's see what I have that I have some duplicates of. These, I did some of these in the Build-A-Bundles last week. I don't know if these are supposed to be placemats or napkins. I really just honestly don't know. They've got them folded in a third like a napkin, but they're not napkin-like, if you get what I'm saying. But this would make a pretty cover right there with something underneath to make it pop. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these available, and they'll be $1.50 each.
1.5.
And they're like a what am I trying to think of? Quaker lace. They just don't have the picot, which
I
is
see you, Wendy. I see you, Wendy. I'll put you down for this last little girl journal.
I see you now. Right under
Gotcha,
my
darling.
journal.
Thank you, Wendy.
Yes, that's a beautiful book.
All right, so let's see. Yeah, we got you. Janine is going to take 2.
Okay. Debbie's books are always so gorgeous.
And that's kind of all I see. Oh, she wants 2 also. So give Wendy 2.
Okay.
And what's that leave left, Pearl?
It leaves 2 available. And thank you, Janine and Wendy.
I'll take the last 2, Pearl, unless somebody comes in.
Okay. You just let me know. Oh, that's too big. All right, let's see. All right, I was going to be greedy. But I'm not. I'm going to let go of one of these. This is a cotton tablecloth, and I just harvested the lace off of another one. It's in really great condition. This is kind of a, it's not like a completely nude. And what I noticed on all of these is the color of the lace really doesn't match the color of the tablecloth. I'm trying to see if this is a rectangle or an oval because I had one of each.
I will tell her, Glennis, when she gets done. Thank you.
This is an oval, so you won't have any mitered corners or anything like that to deal with if you're going to harvest. And these harvest really, really easily. This is the front. And all I did was take my little scissors and just snip around, and within 30 minutes, I had all that lace off. So you're looking at about probably at least 6 yards of lace. I haven't looked. I'm going to hold it up so I can see if there's any significant staining. I don't see any. It's a beautiful, and I don't have the measurements on it. They were on there, but apparently it got pulled off in my bin. But it's huge. It's a huge tablecloth. I think it's like 70 by 120. And I don't see any staining. This is kind of a cream color cotton, but the lace has a blush look to it. And I don't think it's going to pick it up on there. But it has a definite blush tone to it. And I'll do this tablecloth for $12 to the first me.
Oh, Pearl. Oh, Pearl. Glennis wants to gift the last two little napkins or whatever those were to me.
Okay, I saw it and I'll take care of it. But this is a huge tablecloth. And it's an oval. And I had planned on keeping it because it would be so easy to do and I wouldn't have the corners, but it's sitting on top of this bin, so it needs to go away.
That is going to Paula Fowler.
Okay, good deal.
Lucky you, Paula. Lucky Paula.
I really have got to cut down on how much I have. So like, You're going to love it, Paula. If you're going to take it apart, you're going to love all that lace.
Knowing her, she's going to use it. She's a tablecloth freak.
Yeah,
it's a loves her tablecloths.
I just thought it was funny because I had 3 different ones, and on all 3, the lace didn't really match up to the color of the fabric. It was just really funny. All right, I had to get up to get that out of the way. You know what I'm going to do when the sale is over? I'm going to go turn that little electric warmer thing up on my bed, and I'm going to climb in my bed for a little while.
Go up in bed.
It is cold in here, y'all. It is just cold. Okay. This is a rectangular doily. It's got a variegated blue edging on it. It's got a square design in it. And then this kind of still in the rectangular type design. And it is about it's over 19.5 inches. If it was all stretched out and pressed, it might be close to 20. And then about 12 this way. And I'll do this for $6 to the first me.
All right.
Using it, it's going to be really pretty.
Yep, I knew she wouldn't cut it up. She doesn't cut up tablecloths.
I do.
Me too. All right, let's see who's going to get that. It looks like Wendy is going to get that.
Okay, thank you, Wendy. If it's, I've got 2
guarantee Pearl's got the finest of linens and doilies. Pearl, you're the only one I know that's got such good linens and doilies.
Well, I have some really fine linens, and if anybody ever really wants to have a chat and look at some really fine linens, I'm not going to sell them cheap. but I'll be happy to sell them. But I've got some tablecloths that are over 100 years old, and they're in almost pristine condition. Here's a table runner that's really pretty. It's got this embroidery on it. This is kind of a pink. It's not red. And then this leans more to like a scarlet color. And then you've got your blue and your green. I see a little bit of discoloration there. This is the lace, the crocheted lace that's on it. And it's got these same pattern on the other side. And these are there's 1, 2, 3 of those between one side and the other on both sides. So I'll do this for $8 to the first me.
And just look at these girls. She told me no, and just look at them go. Oh my God.
Debbie got a flat rate game box full of linens, y'all. Just what, 2 weeks ago, Debbie?
I know, but I've used most of them. All embroidered up.
I know.
Oh, let me refresh.
I'll be looking for more.
It's going to Janine.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
God, that's gorgeous. Look at the book cover on that.
I know.
I hope you find some more tomorrow, Pearls. I can start over next week.
Well, y'all say some prayers that I can get Debbie some linens tomorrow. All right, here's the table topper. This has a beauty mark right here. It has some pink and blue embroidered flowers and then a white embroidered piece. I'll hold that up so you can see the flowers better. And then look at this pretty lace on the edges.
Wow.
And I think that might come out with the right tools. I thought I saw, yep, here's a small break in the lace right there. And I'll do this for $6 to the first me. I love that trim. See, I always look at the trim and I think, oh, I could harvest that.
Janine. Oh, okay. let me refresh. Hang on. Paula came in right after. Let me see. Let's make sure. Janine.
It is Janine?
Janine.
Okay.
Yeah, Paula came right in under.
Okay. But I do have several. I have quite a bit of really fine linens. And I've been selling a few in my booth. I've got to do a little bit more work in this coming year to get it advertised out in the community. And then I may start putting some of it on Facebook, not Facebook, eBay. So
I want to see what you do with your linens, Janine. What do you do with yours? You make journals?
Okay, this is a round table topper or tablecloth, depending on your size of your table. It's about, I would say it's about 60 inches. And it's got this little fine white bullion. It does have some staining. It has, and I can't remember what this type of pattern is called, where it has the kind of open weave woven into it. And then it's got I'm trying to see if you can see the pattern, this stripe type in it. And then it has like the threads, where you can see the threads. I'm sorry, I've had a headache all day long and my brain just wants to say, stop it, leave me alone.
Oh, she hoards them like I used to do, Janine. You hoard them. Well, someday you'll have to use them up.
Here's some staining here. So this would be an awesome one to tea stain. I'm going to do this for $5 to the first name. You've got lots of that bullion trim and lots of good clean fabric that you can use for journal covers.
Slow stitch them. Oh, golly. I call you like my grandson called me today. He came out and brought me my mail. He said, Grandma, you are a true hoarder.
So,
Janine will take that one.
Okay, thank you, Janine. And we're not even down to the edge of the bin yet.
Well, then just take that embroidered ones out and put them in my box.
All right, Debbie. I don't want everybody else mad at me. Let's see what I can find some multiples on. I know I've got another. Where is it? I did a lot of these in the I love this lace. So these are napkins, cotton, and that's the lace that's on it. It is hemmed in the corners. It's not just rolled and curled. It is hemmed, but you're going to get a little over a yard, 12 inches on all four sides, a yard and a third. You're going to leave and come back. Sometimes that does help. And one thing to remember before, especially if it's a sale, you're really anxious to be able to get things in, to clean your computer. Do a cleanup on your computer before you go into the sale. Because every time you go into anything online or do anything online, it leaves cookies in a trail. And cleaning that out. And if you're downloading a lot of pictures, you might want to consider an external hard drive. They're not terribly expensive, and that can take a lot off your computer and make it run faster and work better. So I've got two different ones. I've got one, two, I've got 4 of A. It's kind of a parchment color, and 3 of B, and they'll be $2 each.
She uses her phone. Well, turn your phone off and
Yep.
turn it back on, Christina. That might help.
It's the same thing with your
Reset the
phone.
towers. Yeah, reset to the towers.
Yep.
Okay. Christina wants an A.
Okay. Thank you, Christina.
Janine wants 2A and 2B. So A's off the table, right?
No, I have one more A.
Okay. So 2B and 2A for Janine.
Right. That leaves 1A and 1B.
Okay, Don Mess wants a B. Only 1A left, Christina. 1A.
It's got a pretty lace on it. And you know what's so funny? I love lace, but I don't wear lace. I'm not a lacy dressing person.
Paula's going to take that A.
Okay, thank you, Paula. And that's it. No,
So,
yep, that's it. That's it. Because there was 4 of A and 3 of B. If I run across another one, I'll let you know. But I think that they were pretty much together in there. I thought I was about to lose my source at that particular nonprofit, and I did. But I went in there last week, and there was another lady there, and I told her, what the other lady would do, and they really appreciate it simply because they don't have to tag every little piece. They put it into a big bundle and give me one price, which is usually a really good price, and it helps them, and it helps me, and it helps you guys. All right, let's see. What else? Debbie, are you ready to sell some more?
no, go ahead. I will in a few minutes.
Okay, here is a pretty linen, and this is a very nice linen. It's been starched, you can tell, but it's a very, very nice linen fabric with embroidery and cut work on it. And it is Can't get it to sit still for me. It's about 16 inches across. I haven't measured the length, but it's a table runner. There's a slight stain right there, or beauty mark, as some people say. That's just a piece of fuzz. And so you've got that pattern all the way down both sides. I don't know if you can see it very well, but let me bring it up so you can see that pattern. Okay, and then here is the edging. It's a rolled edge, and so this is pulled work all along the edge. I'm going to do this one for $15 to the first me, and it is a gorgeous piece, and you could easily put this on your table. Here's the right side. Show you that design on the right side. It really stands up right here. It is a beautiful piece of linen. That would make a gorgeous book too, though. I need some ski pants or something.
I'm not seeing anybody for that one, Pearl.
No. All right, well, I'll go down to 12 on it. Let's see if anybody's interested in it for 12. It's a huge amount of linen. It's a beautiful linen. And I don't see any imperfections other than that one slight little stain.
Well, Paula said the length, and Janine said me. So I don't.
All right, 36. It's about 42 inches in length. It's a gorgeous piece of linen. I love linen. I don't want to wear it. It's scratchy.
Well, let's see. I got to refresh. Hold on, because Janine came in for me at the 15. Then when I put 12 in, Cindy Brown came in.
Okay.
So I think Janine gets it for 15.
Okay. Thank you, Janine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it down to the 12 since I had announced the 12. I need to go to the grocery store and I don't want to go out. All right, here is, I think there's 2 of these. Let me grab that other piece and see if it's the same thing. It is. Let's see if I can get the pattern to show up for you. If you're doing a large book, like a tall, fairly large book, you could use it as is without cutting it. But of course, you know, it can always be cut up. I'm not seeing any. I see a slight stain there, or beauty mark, as some people say. That's the only one I see on there. I don't see anything on this one. I've got 2 of these. I'll do them for $3 each to the first me or 2 me's.
Okay.
I don't want to leave the
house down. Like, yeah, I got to go out tomorrow to my daughter's, but I'm not liking it too well. But yeah.
Well, I've got to go to the grocery store.
Have it delivered, she said.
I might do that.
They can deliver.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Wendy is going to take them both.
Okay. Thank you, Wendy.
She's got a table that has 2 of them on it. You know, she might have a table that she wants both of them on it, because Paula wanted one, Jennifer Sparkle wanted one,
Hey,
Jill
Jennifer.
Goble wanted them both, Dawn wanted one, Christina wanted one, and Wendy says 2.
Okay. Let me stick those together, or I might lose one. Trying to dig down in there and see if I can come up with anything else with embroidery on it or color on it or really outstanding lace. Okay, this is a little table doily. It's cotton. It's got the birds on either side, and it's got this crochet lace. The crochet lace is a little more yellow. No, it's not yellow. It's more of an off-white, where the fabric is, it's not white, but the colors are just a little bit different. It doesn't look bad, but I just want you to know the that they're not exactly the same. Very slight, light beauty mark right there, and I'll do this for $3 to the first knee. And tell me when you're ready, Debbie.
Hey, Cheryl, and I'll probably just invoice you for everything that I have since I screwed up your PayPal email. I probably
Merry
screwed that up.
Christmas, Cheryl.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Merry Christmas, Cheryl. Janine is going to take that.
Okay.
That is cute with those birds on it.
It is cute.
I can be ready for a minute, Pearl.
Okay. I get to have
I
some
want
with
to show that I
Liam on
can't
Sunday.
find.
They're going to Mike's parents tomorrow, so I'm going to be working on everybody's orders tomorrow. I babysit again on Monday, so I should be able to start invoicing by Tuesday.
All right, so I have two Twall journals. One's red and one's kind of cranberry. And there again, you're going to get your envelope full of goodies like I showed you in the very beginning, because like I said, I don't have all the envelopes. Here's the first one. It's a red Twall. It has this guy down here at the bottom. It's got a pot. No, it's not a pot. It's just a bush, I guess, of flowers.
Debbie, they didn't see the guy. Push it up just a little bit closer to your lamp. There you go.
There's the guy on it, and it's red. I was going to see what the back looked like. The back just has all the leaves on it. So that's going to be A. These are $20, Pearl. And then here is B. And it's a cranberry colored. It's not really red. It's more to the purple side. And like I said, this has buttons. So won't the red one. It'll have buttons, but I don't want to cover up the man, so it might be in the top corner. So there's B. $20 each, Pearl.
All right. It's going in now, ladies.
I did these postal things, and I can't find what I did with them.
Let me refresh. Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Janine would like A. And ladies, I have been looking for Twall. I have been looking and looking and looking for Twall. And I just have not come across anything. And then Mimi Sharna would like B.
Okay. All right, as I told you girls before, I sent pictures off to have it made onto fabric. Well, this was my very first attempt of learning how to do fabric pictures on fabric, and so I didn't know what I was doing. So this is my very first order I've ever ordered, and this came in as one great big piece of fabric, and it has lots of people on it. So I'm starting cutting the fabric on to put it on ledger, on ledger documents. And so this is the first lady, which is going to be A. And she's really long. This is probably 15 inches long. She was one, it was a yard of fabric, but it had lots of these on it. But I was hoping they'd be in 3x5 squares, which they weren't. So there is A.
Are these journals made out of a ledger document?
Yeah, made out of a ledger document. And you're going to have a sack of goodies. These are stamps that I got the whole lot, and that's your tickets. This is that bank. That's that journal card. That's the only thing that's new in the whole thing. Here's an old postcard. This is your ledger that you can write on, and it's made out of the court document, so you can decorate it however you want. And then there's 3 envelopes. And so this is just kind of a, you know, you could cut her out or whatever, but this is how big the court document is. These are 25, Pearl.
Okay.
So there is A. This one, I'm not sure that it's made out of the court document because she's a little shorter. And this is her, but she still is long.
Oh,
She's
pretty.
probably 15 inches. Oh, I did make, oh no. What did I make it out of? Oh, I made it out of, I got a whole lot of post office stuff. So I made it out of folders from the post office. But you still get a piece of journal, a ledger, and then it is documents. Oh, it's farm documents and all kinds of old documents. There's your letters, and then of course, oh, there's your checks, and this is probably your ephemera bag that has your stamps and your tickets and all that stuff in it. So there is B.
I've been able to find it. I just can't find it. I can't find the toile at a decent price.
And then here is C, the same as B.
Oh, okay. B and
So
C.
A, B, and C. Okay. 25 each.
All right. I just don't think you guys want to pay, you know, $20 for a fat quarter. All right. This is going in, ladies.
Yeah.
The last time I saw a, you know, more than just a small piece was at an estate sale, but they were asking like $500 or $600 for the comforter and the curtains, and it's like, no, not happening.
Woo, that's a lot of money for toile. Well,
I
priced it.
I've seen it $50 a yard. All right.
Yep.
Refresh. So Cindy Brown is going to get A.
All right. Okay.
And Janine is going to take C. And I'm going to put B still available.
All righty. I think, if I remember correctly, unless I put them somewhere and I didn't pull them out, this is my last lady out of the second scrapbook I got. So this is an original picture out of a scrapbook. She is big. I think I sold all the rest of them last week, I think. Oh, now I'm caught on my lamp. Now what am I going to do? So here's her face. She's got a black bodice with a red skirt. I put this little
cluster.
You know, cluster. Can't even think what I want to say, Pearl. On the front. It is made with that old file folder that's postal. And then here's your ledger, all your ledger papers. Here's your check. And this is 30, Pearl, because that is
pricey. 30, okay.
Yep.
And this is the only one, right?
That's the only one. I think I sold all the rest of them.
Okay. All right. This is going in now, ladies. Yeah, it's too pricey. I mean, I can buy it in half a dozen places here by the yard, but it's typically $30 to $50 a yard. Okay, I'm going to refresh because sometimes things pop in when you do that. Okay. Nope, Janine would like that. Okay. That is really pretty.
Yeah, I wish I had some more. I should have scanned those girls, but I didn't. So you're getting the original, Janine. All right. I guess I lied to you girls because here is my last linen that was on the bottom. That's Pearl's linen. Here's your scrapbook, girl. Of course, you'll get your sack full of goodies and your piece of quilt. And on the back, oh, on the back of this does have some embroidery on it. And it's 25, Pearl.
Okay, let me get that in. I can't spell. Here it is, ladies.
No takers? Okay, Pearl.
I don't think so. I'll put still available. That's
All right,
a pretty
I want
one.
to show you this. I haven't finished it yet, but I will. But this is a keeper. This has got some damage because part of her hand is gone. But look at this Americana girl that's out of the scrapbook. And so there's her dress. And then I wrapped the flag around to the back of the ledger paper. But she's missing her hand. It's gone. And probably the flag's waving in the background. So, I mean, that's her pole she's holding, but she's missing her hand. And I'm just
Put a bow up there, Debbie. Put a bow up there. Put a bow up there.
No, I could. I can figure out what I want to do with it. But anyway, and then, like I said, you're going to have a ledger and then all the trimmings to go with it. I'm trying to find some patriotic stuff to go with her. I haven't found it yet, but I'll keep looking. But anyway, I didn't want to get rid of this, but I am. So it's $30, Pearl, and I'll deck her all out with red and white and blue, but somebody may not want her because her hand is missing. It wasn't in the scrapbook, so it got torn out before it got put in the scrapbook.
Okay, this is going in, ladies. And Debbie Glennis wants to know if she could have that linen journal instead of the other one that she had chosen.
Yes, she can.
Okay.
So I'm going to put Glennis on here, and when I find that other one, Glennis, I'll take your name off of it instead of first one. Okay. So I got her. That's the last of the, well, let's see. Oh, maybe not.
I got to take a potty break in a few minutes, Debbie.
All right, well, I can put it in. Nobody interested in this? Good, I get to keep it.
Okay, I'm going to put still available, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'll decorate it out and bring it back and see what you girls think.
I'll be right back.
You go ahead, Pearl. I've only got a couple more things. You go ahead.
Okay.
All right. This, I know I sold these last week, and I found some more. So, and I'll have to see whatever I sold them for, which I think was $10. I'm going to sell them for tonight. But whatever is in the bag when I start invoicing, you girls will get it from the same price. So this is those German die cuts. And I turned it into a ledger. I did turn it into a ledger, didn't I? I did. Where have I done with it? Oh, it's right here, but I kind of glued the thing on it there. So there, I turned it into a ledger for you. I mean, a journaling spot for you. How come that's all stapled? I have to figure that out. But anyway, there is the die cut. This is a little girl, so this is A. There's your 3 envelopes. So everything you got last time, you'll get again, because I can't remember what I put in stuff. There's your postcard with your stamps and your tickets, and there's your checks. I'm pretty sure I sold them for, it's either $10 or $12. So whatever I sold them for last week, that's the price they'll be this week. So that's A. B is this little boy. And he's really cute. And then C is this girl and boy. And so I'm going to put it in the price I sold them for last week, which I have no clue. So I'm just going to put die cut journals, and it'll either be 10 or 12. I just don't know. 10 or 12. And I can let you know in an email when I pull them out. So if you decide you don't want it, you're not obligated. All right, where's my blanket?
Put my house shoes on, hoping they'd be warmer, but they're not. Hey, Diane. I'm glad you got home okay.
Oh, you're okay, Diane. You're supposed to be with family. All right, so we're gonna give, let's see, Janine says B and C, Cindy says C or A. So is it okay if I give you A, Cindy, and I'll give Janine B and C? Is that okay? Because that's what I'm gonna do if it's okay with Cindy. Cindy
It does.
okay. So Cindy gets A.
Makes my whole body hurt.
No, that's me. I couldn't really get out of bed this morning because my bedroom was so cold. And then Janine gets B and C. And like I said, whatever they sold for last week, girls, is what you'll get. Janine and Janine. I'll have to look up the price. All right. Let's see.
Cindy,
I got one
she
more.
doesn't really like animals in her journal, so.
All right, and that's Janine. All righty. Now I have this, and I didn't even put a bow on it, so I'll finish it off. I thought it was done. Here's I keep telling you the last picture's out of the scrapbook, but they keep coming out of the box. So anyway, here's this picture out of the scrapbook.
Oh, she's pretty.
And you'll get your package full of goodies. It's on a piece of linen. I'll finish this off so you don't see what it came on. I finish it off. That's a piece of cut work linen. And this is $30, Pearl.
Okay. This is your scrapbook, right?
This is a scrapbook, girl. Yep. And I really, because now I'm at the end of my box, so I'm probably done selling for tonight, except a couple of things. I got a post office lot, and I made these neat things, and I can't find them.
This is going in, ladies.
So while you're selling this time, I'm going to look for them.
I think I really love the vintage stuff because it reminds me of my grandmother. That was her era.
I know. That's why I said they're just wonderful old pictures. And I mean, I've seen this girl in digis before, so I know they've, scanned it and made digis out of her. But this is the original. I didn't even scan her. I just gave it to you girls. No interest, that's okay.
Nope, it's still available.
All right. I'm going back to you, Pearl.
If I could spell, I would put it. All right. Well, I'll keep digging in the linen bins as long as y'all want me to pull things out. Got this pretty piece. It is a table runner.
How long do you want to go for, Pearl? We didn't talk about that.
No, we didn't. I wouldn't mind going just a little bit longer, but I've had a headache all day, so it won't hurt my feelings either.
We can go another hour if you want to and call her a night.
So this is, it's a linen. It's a very nice linen. Has a nice feel to it. And this is the crochet trim that's on it. I'll measure it. I know I didn't measure the other one. This is an ish. That's 36 inches. So I would say with the trim, it's probably about 42 inches in length. Merry Christmas to you too, Paula. This one, I don't see any blemishes or stains or tears or anything like that. And I'll measure the width. This is a nice wide one.
Merry Christmas, Paula. I love you, sister.
Yes, you have a wonderful Christmas, Paula.
Yes, you do.
All right, this is about 22 and a half, 23 inches in width. And I'll do this for $12 to the first me.
All right.
You've got a ton of beautiful linen and trim to work with here.
You sure do. That is Christina.
Okay, thank you, Christina.
And that is sold.
I can't get warm right here. I'm going to have to figure something out for this spot. The heater's behind me, about 6 feet behind me. But this room is just cold with this window. And here is a similar piece, but in the miniature. It doesn't have the same trim. It's the same linen. So whoever made that other one made this one and did the crochet trim. And I'll do this for $5 to the first name. There's nothing, it's not stuck on there, but it's.
You said 5?
5, yep. It's a really pretty, there is a slight discoloration right here. Very slight. But whoever made that other one probably made this out of the same bolt of fabric.
Dawn Messenger.
Oh, have a great night, okay? Get a good nap and have a great night. Great Christmas, yep. Lorna.
Yes, Lorna, Merry Christmas to you. Talk to you after the first of the year, probably.
I'm going to have a lot of stuff going out of this house after the first of the year. Either that or I'm going to have to stop doing this and just get rid of it and find a job.
We want to sell again next week, girls. Or you want us to come back next week, or would you rather wait till we come back after the first of the year? Anybody want to sell next week? Me and Pearl need to sell.
I do. It'll be towards the end of the midweek, end of the week. This is a beautiful fine cotton pillowcase. The cotton is a really fine, smooth cotton. It's got this lace all around the edge. As far as I know, there's only one of these. Look at that lace. It's a king size, so you've got a lot of cotton. And then it's got the hearts and daisies on it. And I'm going to do this for $10 to the first me.
Okay, that's gorgeous. Mimi says she'll be up for a sale next week.
Okay. I love the lace on the bottom of this. Somebody did a lot of work on that.
Can't believe ain't nobody going for this, Pearl.
Okay, it's no big deal. All right, this is a pillowcase. This is newer. It's not the nice cotton like that. It's cream color. There's a stain here. It's got the scalloped edge, and it's got the cross stitch, or not cross stitch, but the embroidery. There's some cross stitch in it, but it's embroidery. There we go. Nice golden yellow, scalloped on both sides, a little bit of a stain here. This is a standard pillowcase, and I'll do this for $5 to the first name.
Have we linened you out, girls? Do you want something else? She said she had some books.
I've always
Glennis is going to take that.
Okay, thank you, Glennis.
You girls tired of linens? Would you like to see something else for this next hour?
I'm trying to think if I've got anything outstanding. And kind of turn the bin up, you know, move it around, and let's see what I can come up with. I just stuffed stuff in it, so.
Well, Dawn says she's not tired of linen, so I guess you can keep going.
Okay. Got this piece. I don't know what this was supposed to be. I got this from a friend of mine that has a booth. And let me just dig around in here for just a minute, see what I can come up with. I'm going to come up with something different. I have no idea what's down on the bottom. All right, let's see what we have got now.
Do you have any French books, Pearl?
I don't think I have anything right here. I can take a quick peek. Now, you're talking about French as in it doesn't matter the vintage, or you're talking about old vintage or antique French books?
Well, Christina's just saying French books, question mark.
Yeah. Now, this is a linen. Got a little bit of a wear spot here, but the embroidery is in such good condition. You've got a lotus flower with some greenery, and then you've got the dots here. And I don't know if this was created just as a doily or if it was going to be attached to something. Her price on it was $8. I'll do it, and I didn't pay that, but I didn't get it, it wasn't free. I'll do it for $6 to the first me. There's another little wear spot right here, and that's the edging with the little picot bumps. All right, come on, show up. There we go.
Christina says either.
Okay, I'll look and see what I can find, Christina, and
yeah, and Cindy wants French books. Let's see, I just want books that have French words in them.
Okay.
All right, let me refresh here. And that's going to Dawn.
Okay, thank you, Dawn. And this is Dawn Mess, right?
Yeah, Dawn Mess.
Okay, I just like to make sure.
Yep, I forgot.
If I don't write it on there, then I'll be in
trouble. Dawn Marie was here. I don't know if she's still here, but she was here earlier.
I know she bought from me in another sale, and this is where I got really messed up the last time. Okay, in my digging, I found out that there are 2 of these. And so I'll do these for $6 each to the first 2 me's, or the first. This is a polyester cotton. It's not as old as I thought it was. It's a poly cotton made in China. But that trim and the embroidery just makes it. So I'll do $6 each.
Christina, do you want them both, or you just want one? Bye, Paula. Merry Christmas to you.
Yes, Paula. Merry Christmas. I just wrote Christmas instead of Christina.
Don't forget to send some pictures of the new house.
That's right.
Just one for Christina.
Okay. Thank you, Christina. The other one must be meant to stay with me. I'm having to really work hard to let go of things, so. But what I've done is I've got myself so stacked up with stuff, I can't get to anything and I can't do anything. So it's time to let go. All right, I'm going to put a note on here for the price. So I want to.
Pam's Vintage Dreams is going to take that one.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Pam.
Came in just at the nick of time, Pam.
Yep. It's a really pretty piece. And I love this crochet trim on the edge. It's different than what we typically see. But what I'll do, over the next day or 2, I'll look through my books and see what I can find. I'm about to dump a ton of books from storage. I just have to get storage empty in January. And so a lot of it's going to just have to go away. Okay. Here is a pretty doily with Why does my mind go blank when I try to buy
Looks like pansies.
pansies?
Johnny jump ups.
Yep. So I'll do this piece for $4 to the first me. And I'm trying to pull in here and pull some different stuff out. That's a pretty piece.
That is really cute. Okay, let's see. That is going to go to Dawn Mess. She's
Okay.
a mean.
It's pretty.
I love Johnny Dumped Ups, Dawn. That's almost probably my favorite flower, and you get them early in the spring, and then it gets too hot for them. But I love pansies.
Well, down here we keep them pretty much. We can keep them pretty much from the spring through midsummer if you keep them, you know, watered well. All right, that's a little bit or so. There we go. All right.
Time is it? 7 o'clock your time, isn't it, Pearl? 6 o'clock.
Yeah, almost 7. Yep. And I've got to find something to eat.
Me too. I'm hungry.
All right. This has got a safety pin.
Me too, Don Messenger. Pansies. I love them.
All right. This safety pin's gotten itself worked in the lace. Okay, this is an ornate crochet and cloth work with looped edges. This came from that estate sale of all the fine linens. It does have a small wear hole here and right there. Her price from, I guess, probably about 15 years ago, there's a little wear hole right there, was $15. There's a little wear hole here. I'll do it for $8 to the first me. This is very vintage. It is not new stuff. Got your embroidery that's got the puffed. I don't know if you can see how puffed up that is. It's a beautiful piece. And that is a piece of pink.
Christina.
You've got it, Christina. That's such a pretty piece. Having to move my pen so I don't get out anything. Now, you guys let me know if you're interested in cigar boxes. I'm not sure if everybody's just boxed out, but I still have a few more I have to get rid of before I can go buy any more. So I haven't heard anything from them. They're waiting to hear from me. All right. Now get your fingers ready. I see nothing wrong with this one. The flower is dimensional. The pink and green are so pretty. This leans to a mint green. And I don't see any imperfections. Fuzz, but no imperfections. I'm going to do this for $6 to the first me.
Gorgeous.
It is. I may have more pieces, or they may already gone out in Build-A-Bundle, but I know I had others like that.
Dawn Messenger.
Okay, Dawn, you got the speedy internet tonight.
God, I love that.
I know.
Book.
I know. I know.
I can always do books. I don't save none of that stuff. I'd cut that puppy up.
Well, see, for me, I kept thinking, okay, save that. This would be beautiful in this, or this, you could do this with that. But I can't do anything because I've got so much stuff. All right, this is a beautiful linen. This came from that estate sale. So the date on this, it's a guest towel, pink linen, 17 by 32. her price was $15, and that's a 15-year-old price. It is a beautiful piece of pink linen. That's some fuzz. It's got the pulled thread on the hem there. You could use this in your home easily. It's got a little bit of a slub texture to it. I'm seeing some. So I'll do this for $10 to the first me. It's in perfect condition. It's a beautiful piece of linen. Whether you cut it up or use it, it's a beautiful piece. I love linen. I just don't want to wear it. It's scratchy. And this is 17 by 32 inches. You've got a lot of pretty linen fabric there to use.
I'm not seeing anybody.
Okay, that's fine. It means I get to keep this one. It's a beautiful towel. It's hard to find really nice vintage pieces that don't have any stains or wear marks on them. All right, let's see what else I can find. All right, this is a pillow. Let me move this, it's white. It's a European sham. And it is, let's see what this says. 100% cotton, Imperial Elegance, made in China. This is the pattern that's on the front. You've got the scalloped edge, and then here's where you it buttons in the back. So this is just stitched into the front there. And this looks like a standard. There's your little white buttons and your buttonholes. I'll do this for $8 to the first me. It's a beautiful piece. I don't see any imperfections or stains on this at all. Hey, Beth, how are you doing tonight? Merry Christmas, Beth. Gosh, I'm so cold.
Not seeing anybody, Pearl.
No? Okay. It'll be pretty in a little girl's bedroom. Let's see. All right. Paula had to go. I should have gotten this out sooner, but it just came up in the thing. It's a baby outfit. It's got the snaps in the bottom. It's eyelet. There's no elastic in the front. The elastic is in the back of the leg. I did not have one single child that could wear that. Sorry, I'm trying to get this blanket up around me. Keeps sliding off. I'll do this for $4 to the first me. It's got pretty little, as soon as I started to say it, shank buttons on it. And it's got a pretty little trim with what was once pink lace run through it. If you've got a teeny tiny, it would fit, but my daughter couldn't have worn that home from the hospital.
How much?
$4. I mean, it's still in great condition. I don't see any staining on it or anything. It has been worn. The ribbon back here is a little faded, but the piping around the top is still pink. And you've got the little pink applique. Good night, Taylor. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas.
Dawn Messenger.
Okay. I thought I saw Janine for it first. Will you
Oh, I do see Janine. Sorry, slipped right by. I was reading the Taylor's thing and I missed it. Yes, Janine.
I just happened to look up and saw Janine right under the go.
Keep
So,
an eye on me.
well, we have to help each other out. All you have to do is take your eyes off for a second and it
I
changes.
know. You know me, I'm always taking my eyes off, so.
Are you guys still interested in linens? I mean, I've still got plenty to go, but if we're losing interest, I can switch to something else. Now, here is a pillowcase that has some aging issues and some staining. But it is a smooth, beautiful cotton. You know how when you touch it, it just feels yummy. It's got a high thread count, but it's got this beautiful lace on the edge. So this could be cut off and used. You have aging stains on here, but that's about it. I'll do this for $3 to the first me.
Okay, Janine says give that little romper to Dawn.
Okay, I'll be glad
And
to.
you said $3, Pearl?
Yes, $3.
Oh, that's pretty.
I mean, if you coffee stain it and grunge it up, none of that's going to show.
That is Christina.
Okay, thank you, Christina. So y'all tell me, you still want me to pull linen? Trying to see if I've got any interesting books. I do have a few Reader's Digest left, if anybody's interested in Reader's Digest. I've stopped even picking them up. I'm about to have a Faberland.
They're not answering.
They're not? Okay. Well, we'll keep going for a few more minutes. I do need to get off in a few minutes, though.
I'm going to say, I'm ready to quit.
Yeah, the headache is getting to me. I think it's because I haven't eaten. Here's a pretty little embroidered piece. It's a little small doily, a little bit of discoloration here and there. It's supposed to look like a brick wall and then flowers growing up around it. So,
hello, Beverly.
Hey, Beverly, you've got your purples and pinks and blues. These are French knots, so they're very dimensional. And then on this side, you've got the little yellow daisies, and this is a linen. And look at that yummy lace. So I'll do this for $3 to the first me.
God, Pearl.
I know. We'll find more for you, Debbie.
But I love French knots. Cheryl Goebel.
All right. Thank you, Cheryl.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And I don't know, some of y'all might not have been in here when I talked about it, but they've decided to put Liam into school. He's going to start in January in kindergarten, and he's excited. He's really been wanting to go. And one of the little boys in our neighborhood, they just moved here this past summer, and from the time he met him, every time Liam shows up, he'll run up to him and just throw his arms around him. So he's going to be in his class, and so he's excited about it. Now, I don't know the age of this. It's a
Merry Christmas, Glennis. Bye.
Yes, Merry Christmas. This is a poly cotton gingham. This is a smock apron. So it's got the neckline, the collar, the back, and the front, and it's got this pretty eyelet lace all the way around it. It is machine stitched. And then you've got this pocket on the front. And I'll do this for $6 to the first me. And it's got ties on both sides where you can tie it. But you got a lot of pretty purple gingham.
Oh, that's purple, not blue.
No, it's purple. It's not blue. It is purple.
Dawn Messenger.
You've got that, and you've got the pretty white eyelet trim. Thank you, Dawn. I want to go. Oh, I should have turned that blanket on when I was in there a minute ago, and I didn't do it. I gotta find something to eat tonight. I haven't been eating.
I'm having meatloaf if I ever get there.
Well, I think they were cooking something across the street, but I don't know. Now, this is a synthetic fabric, but it's really pretty. It's kind of a butterscotch, not butterscotch, caramel color. And it's got pretty caramel colored crochet trim around it. And then it's got ribbon embroidery on it. Get it still enough. And it's on both ends. That is a little red spot right there. Tape measure, tape measure, tape measure. Here.
I know, Beth. You ought to be minus 940 degree wind chill factor. What's your temperature?
This is a little over 16 inches. Let's see.
What's your temp, sister?
I'll do this for $8 to the first knee.
Beth, well, hold on. Let me refresh.
It's -4 here. It's 12, but it feels like -4.
Beth Andrews.
Okay, thank you, Beth. I don't have any warm clothes, y'all. I had on multiple layers. Well, I still have on multiple layers because it's cold here. Their house was almost too warm for me today, but with the 2 kids running around, I didn't want to turn it down. So what time do you want to stop, Debbie?
Whenever you say.
Okay. Let me see if I can come up with one more super duper uber piece out of this bin. Something super uber.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat and get my feet up. My legs are swollen.
How about that? How about that one? Let's offer this one up just to see.
All right.
And I've got another piece I might throw down with it. It's got a little bit of staining. Started at $4. This is so dimensional, it's not even funny. I mean, it looks like a clump of grapes. You got a little bit of discoloration, but I think that this would probably wash out. I don't think it's really been cleaned well. And it is about 11 inches. I had some more of those, but I don't know where they went. And I'll go through my other bins and see what I can come up with too. I'm trying to find things with color for you guys.
Pam is starting it at 4.
Okay. Thank you, Pam.
Rebecca is at 5.
Okay, here's a little coaster. Got another piece in my hand. If anybody wants to go up a little bit, I'll throw it down.
Pam will go to 6. Throw her down.
All right, here's some purple and yellow. More pansies, more flowers. You just tell me if it changes. I'm looking for things to throw down.
Oh. Dawn went 7. Pam went 8. Rebecca is out.
There's another piece with some yellow in it. Some water.
Dawn is out.
Okay.
Put in last call.
Okay.
We'll wait a couple 30 seconds or so. I don't have my phone, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Girls, I don't have a giveaway tonight, but everybody will get something in there from the last sales, because I haven't gave any giveaways, but I will.
That's the same for me. I'm putting something in everybody's box. Multiple somethings, because I've got to get rid of stuff.
All right, we're going to give that to Pam for $8.
Okay, congratulations, Pam. And thank you very much. And we're going to call it a night. I've had a long week. I've been babysitting for multiple, 2 to 3 kids at a time. And that has been, it's been fun. They're good kids, but it's exhausting too, to be at somebody else's house trying to do stuff. So I am ready. I've got to babysit again on Monday. I'm in the process of sorting from the other sales, but I'll get that wrapped up. Hopefully, maybe by Tuesday latest, and start invoicing midweek.
Yep, I'm going to invoice this weekend, girls, so hopefully I can ship it all out by Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I'll get everything done, and since it's been so long, I'll itemize everything out so you know exactly what you got, because I go back 2 or 3 weeks. So anyway,
I appreciate you all. I appreciate you joining us tonight and keeping us company and buying some goodies. It's going to make my start to the new year better. I'm babysitting for a neighbor, and I was supposed to babysit 3 days this week, 5 days next week, and then Wednesday the following week. Well, I've babysat the 3 days this week. I'm only babysitting on Monday, and then her mother's coming into town. And so I've lost more than half of what I thought I was going to make doing that this month. So it's been a challenge, but God is good. He's going to make it all work.
Dawn is saying, I went back and looked, and both, let's see, what's it say? And both Pam and Rebecca wanted the pansy sharing. So what are we going to do? Dawn, what do you want to do? You have to tell me what you want, or tell Pearl what you want to do.
Which pansy?
What would you like to do? And then we're going to end this live. I've got to go to the restroom. So,
are you talking about this pansy?
Yeah, she's saying sharing, but I don't. Who does she want to share it with?
Oh, she's talking about this one.
And she says Pam won it. Well, not this one. Dawn got that, didn't she? Didn't Dawn get that one?
Let me look at the tag. No, Pam got this one.
I know Pam got that one. But what about she went back? Oh. That's why I dropped out of the bidding. Okay. Oh, she wanted to share these pansies. Okay, gotcha,
Okay,
Dawn.
okay,
Gotcha.
gotcha.
Gotcha. We got you now, sister.
It doesn't take
Sorry.
much to confuse me by the end of the day.
Yeah,
Not
I was
much
a
at
little
all.
brain dead, but I got it. We got it. So
Yeah,
Dawn keeps her pansies and Pam gets that one.
the pansies. Yep. And I will dig around
Okay.
and see what else I can come up with for next week. Um, Let me know if you would like cigar boxes or Reader's Digest. I've got some other books. I will look for French and see what I can come up with. And it's all got to go, y'all. We got to get it out of here.
All right, ladies. Have a Merry Christmas.
Love you guys. Have a very Merry Christmas, and I hope that your Christmas weekend is the best you've ever had.
Yep.
Good night.
Good night, all.